Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, give him a second to get in there.
Indeed, yes.
We all good to go on YouTube, right?
Just about.
Please have mercy.
Sapphire the Dude gave 100 bits. My boys, it's so nice to be back to these streams after so long. Also, I recently watched your first Monster of the Week campaign, and oh boy, I have some fanfic ideas for that. Sapphire.
Oh, Jesus.
Sapphire.
Sapphire, my boy.
Finish what you started before you start new stuff.
You have so much on your plate already, my boy. But I'm glad you seem to have enjoyed it, maybe?
Yeah. I mean, unless the idea behind the fanfic is, oh man, you guys missed out some opportunities. Here's how it should have gone down.
None of the characters banged at all. It was bullshit.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely unacceptable.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So, what is this game, GRIS? I saw like the name pop around a couple times because it's relatively new, but I think I know nothing about this game unless I've seen it like elsewhere and just didn't know the title, because the title does not ring a bell at all.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure. It's one of those games that's very atmospheric and chill and like not super difficult, but it's got like great art and apparently amazing music, so it seemed like maybe a nice way to ease into the new year.
Keep it nice and chill. All right,
Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Also,
see how it goes.
Also, Carrie will be joining us later. She's got some other engagement she has to deal with.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's Izzy and Mac. We're doing an Izzy and Mac stream, and hopefully Izzy will die fewer times than the last time we did this.
Yes. When was the last time we...
No Man's Sky.
Oh, God. Well, yeah, that was a fucking gauntlet.
When you just ended up on a planet of acid.
It's like, yeah, let's crank it up to a permadeath difficulty, and we're just gonna place you on this planet that's basically the temperature of Pluto, and go. Try to survive, mortal.
I also...
Oh. Thank you, Bobo the dog.
Much appreciated.
Thank you for the subscription.
Hi, sup, you guys. Aw.
Aw.
Izzy and Mac, the dynamic duo. Let's,
Okay. Pretty normal start.
I'll be curious to see how this devolves into us talking about gangster trivia.
Oh, probably. As all things do.
Well, when we're alone, apparently. Oh, wow. Interesting, like, watercolor effect.
Yeah.
I wonder...
Very soft, like, kind of pinks and blues.
And the way... It's weird, because, like, it's definitely not, like, a realistic drawing, but it moves kind of like rotoscope. Like, it has that kind of, like, stuttered feel.
Yeah, it doesn't move quite as much as rotoscoping, but yeah, it's definitely got a lot of frames of animation. Especially for something so detailed.
Well, this is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Lila's Unwritten says they're currently playing this game, and it is real good. Oh, Sapphire the Dude, 100 bits. Well, on the subject of fanfics I haven't completed, I'm putting everything else on hold until the Soupcan fanfic is finished. I don't have enough brain power for all the fanfics, obviously, so I'll be focusing on Soupcan for now, and maybe get to Monster of the Week eventually. Soupcan is the only one I have that's 100% planned out. Planned out!
Hell yeah!
Oh, Immortal Roach just subscribed for 4 months in a row. Glad you're back. How have you been? This year has treated me better than the last. As last year by this time, Logan Paul did his thing and we had rolled our car. So hopefully 2019 would be better. Is it just me or is the game a little loud?
I mean, you can always just turn down your headphones.
I wasn't sure if that was for you too.
Not overly. I've also only got one headphone in.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah, otherwise, these things would cancel noise too well and I wouldn't be able to hear you.
Oh, wow. Nice. Let's see. Head Pat Uwu says, how the fuck do I sub?
I think there's just a sub button below the video.
Yeah. Serenity Prim says, so my neighbors are putting up more Christmas lights.
More? Why?
Your neighbors are monsters. Oh.
Is there some second bigger Christmas I was unaware of? But Jesus Christ, this is so pretty looking.
Wow, and that's just you controlling her.
Like look at my cloak or dress.
I'm more mesmerized by the hair, just the hair bob.
Oh, there's so many frames of animation.
Also, that's just a really nice shade of blue.
Yeah,
it's like Bulma hair.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Where is she going, I wonder? Are those birds? Like sideways birds?
Maybe. That
aren't flapping their wings?
Oh, wait, no, one flapped its wings.
Oh.
Like one.
Oh, there, yeah. Oh no, she fell down.
Oh.
No, she's fine. She's fine, everybody. I think. She's crying, maybe. Oh, now I can run. Sweet. I have unlocked run.
Less sweet, you appear to be in a desert. That's a problem.
I have unlocked jump as well.
Oh boy. Oh, this is just pretty. I can't.
It's so pretty. Oh, by the way, on the subject of Soup Can, hopefully it'll work out with everyone's schedules, but I'd like to try and get a game going next Friday.
I'm not sure if I can make it next Friday for reasons.
Kill you. It is literally your job to be here. Actual death will be upon you.
Alpha Omega Beta Sin says, so we're playing as Ramona from Scott Pilgrim.
Maybe?
If this was like that dream world that they used to like travel all over, like I could actually buy that.
Yeah, that kind of fits. Like you don't notice she's got an Amazon package under that dress the entire time.
This game is secretly a prequel to Scott Pilgrim. It's her delivering his package before getting into the series.
It's like a weirdly like unspoken tie-in.
Yeah, you don't realize until the last scene Scott's just there. She like whips off the cloak to like reveal her normal outfit.
So now I got some like star or something following me. Wonder if that'll give me like superpowers or I have to deliver it somewhere.
Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
You know, maybe we should just play a different game.
Hey, listen!
Yeah, I think we're done here. Thank you, American Jake.
Holy butts, it's been 1 year subbing to you guys. Love the content. Oh, and it's gone.
Oh no. Should still be up there somewhere.
It kept scrolling.
Ah, shit.
And I'm nowhere near the mouse. Resnick is stream boss. Congrats. Tell us more about the Kirito's Always Right Foundation. I mean, you can go to Patreon. It's all there.
And you too could learn to be right about things.
Let's see. Alright, I figured out what you need to do. Jump 3 times, spin on the spot until you vomit, pray to the anime pope, sacrifice 70k innocents to... I don't know what that's supposed to say. And then die. Then everyone can be happy. I don't know what that's a reference to. I feel like we stepped in the middle of something.
Shub-Niggurath?
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like an older god from Lovecraft. Okay, that didn't do what I thought it would. I thought maybe that would be like an invisible bridge.
Head Pat Uwu gave us 500 bits. I realized there isn't a sub button on mobile, or am I blind? Yeah, maybe there isn't.
Maybe?
I'm not sure. We're terrible at this.
I've never actually looked into that on mobile. Huh.
Guys, important question: real or fake Christmas tree? 25 bits. Fake at the compound, but real at my place for the holidays.
Same, I believe. Either one can be a very good option. Fake is definitely, it's more convenient year to year, and you don't have to murder a tree.
Also, the one that, we ended up with at my place looked much better before we cut it down.
Oh, yeah?
We had a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It was pretty pathetic looking.
Oh, God.
Oh, are you, like, walking on constellations?
I think I am now. I thought that's what I was going to do before, but I think I hadn't collected enough of the stars. But that seems more solid. I will trust it. I was hurt before, but I think I'm ready to love again.
Yay!
Yay!
That's cool. Okay, that's a cool mechanic.
Interesting. Whoop! Okay. Now maybe I have enough stars to cross this canyon.
And Falcon Film says this is his, or their, I should say, their first Something Witty stream in a while.
Oh, welcome! I hope you enjoy yourself. This game seems interesting. We're in the monochrome desert so far.
Who was it who said something Twitty? Did we come up with that, but it just took us a long time, or did someone finally tell us?
I can't remember. All I really remember is at some point thinking, why the hell isn't it called Something Twitty Entertainment and renamed the Twitter that?
Because Resnick put out Something Witty stream. Stream thing Witty?
God damn it. Our name has so many possible puns.
We're so bad at utilizing the pun technology.
Okay, we got a little bit of color. Now everything is red and white.
All right.
I'm not sure if that's an improvement or if we're now closer to hell.
Yeah, I mean, the giant hand and everything, like, it's half face is what I'm thinking of. But with the red, it just makes me think of the end of Evangelion now.
Goo.
Yeah.
Red skies have never traditionally been a great thing.
In fiction, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, I was telling you, I was reading the Hulk. The Hulk was sent to hell, and that's how they found out. It's like, where are we? Well, sky's red. I'm going to assume we're in hell.
Yep, gotta be hell. Definitely hell.
And then demons showed up, and it's like, yeah, no, we're in hell.
Yeah, okay, spot on, yeah.
Something punny entertainment.
Okay, I think that constellation I collected went back up into the sky. Let's see if that has any deeper meaning later on.
Oh, man. Again, I'm really liking the watercolor look. Like, when you see, like, the fading out of the red.
Yeah, it's so pretty. Like droplets of paint splattering on a page.
Yeah.
I guess maybe those are star requirements?
Maybe?
Or something? Thank you for the sub! Final Dream 1!
I mean, that's an ominous username. Final Dream.
I shall have the final dream.
This entire game looks like the Canadian flag? What?
Red and white?
Yeah, I get that, but that's a really weird statement.
Oh,
Also,
like we haven't said weirder shit. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Also, there's blue, thank you.
Thank you for the bit, Sapphire. What's his name?
Just to clarify, by planned out, I mean I've been working on details for all the chapters since August, when I sent Izzy the first version. I just happened to get a shit ton more ideas and a lack of inhibition, but luckily I eventually realized that working on so many stories at once is equivalent to mental masochism. So Soup Can is top priority right now.
That's fair. It's good to focus.
We have that problem. We've got Sword Art and My Hero as our focus, but everything we watch leads to, oh man, oh, this gives me ideas.
Damn it, why can't we abridge that? Also, thank you for the sub.
Head pat ooh.
Head Pat Uwu, solid name.
My day.
Hey Izzy, you like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
A little bit, yeah, you could say that. Why do you ask?
Yeah. Why do you ask? Cucumber 94. Oh, that's funny. He spelt it differently, so I didn't even realize that's what it was until I read it out. Nicely done.
Nice. Well, okay, I've lost control. I think the sun is coming to eat us.
Well, it had to happen eventually.
Oh no, the sun was a title card!
Oh no! Title drop!
My god. Someone has written words on the sun. Such power is not meant to be wielded by mortal men.
I know that mentioning this is internet taboo, but does this game remind anyone else of Steven Universe? It's interesting. I wouldn't go. Nah. That's the art style and is too different. I see what you're getting at, but yeah, I'm not thinking Steven Universe when I see this.
Nah, not really. To be fair, I've never really seen much of Steven Universe. It never really seemed like my thing.
I've seen the one episode with you. Did you see anything beyond that?
Nah.
Yeah.
Didn't really grab me.
Connor Shampoo says, hello, my friends. It's been a while. So long, in fact, I didn't know there was a stream today. Yep.
Yeah, we're finally back from our Christmas holidays, so we're getting back into the swing of things.
Yeah.
I wonder what that was. Music got very ominous.
It just kind of seemed like it was like a sandstorm.
Or
Desert.
something more sinister.
I mean, it could be something sinister causing a sandstorm.
That's what I mean. Such ominous music.
I mean, let's be honest, it would kind of suck to be in the middle of a sandstorm. Also, I think we've got enemies now. Okay, no. So, spider rocks.
Yeah, I think they're just chilling out. Oh, no, not again!
Because of... I hate these guys. Because of them, I want a full Kirito walking on sunshine cover. Oh, Jermel, that's... Wait, my notifications say you were almost on time today. Harsh, but true.
Almost. Almost.
Who are you and what did you do to SWE? We're trying, man.
We are. Didn't want to rush the stream and wanted to make sure the audio equipment sounded good.
Yeah. Oh, Darkseid gave us 2,000 bits to say, hey, Mac. Hey, Izzy.
Hello, and thank you for the bits.
Yeah! Oh, my God. And, Kaiser1228 just subscribed for 4 months in a row.
Oh, God.
I mean, I didn't want to say it, Resnick, but at Jermel, Carrie isn't here, so that's why they were so punctual.
Don't tell her that. She will kill us. We are not safe.
Oh. I wish I was here so I could get her permission to read out that Twitter conversation or that text conversation I had with her over the holidays.
Oh, God. Okay, I have 2 stars now.
Headpat Uwu, 245 bits. Been a big fan for a while on YouTube, but only got around to catching a stream now. Kirito is always right.
Oh, thank you for checking us out.
I guess this is for one of your D&D streams. Izzy, how scared were you of your second character becoming T-Rex Chow?
Honestly, I was pretty convinced that it was that Lily was gonna die. Like, she's only level 3, and one bite attack took out all of her health. Like, she was at max health. I was pretty sure Buddy was just going to murder me again with the exact same NPC.
And oh my god, you found a moving castle.
Jesus, this is cool and very creepy.
Yeah. Also, Cucumber is a monster who made a joke about fusing and the little girl and the dog in Full Metal.
Ah, yes.
Yes. I can't see the name anymore. Someone said, were you guys in Hellsing Ultimate Abridged episode 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I didn't get to see the final episode before it got taken down, but the one before that, I'm the guy who makes the comment, wait, so it's kosher if we don't fuck him in the vagina?
Jesus. And I was the guy in the last episode who was, it was when they were on that bit about, like, but why was he a cyborg, though? And there was just some Italian guys like, weren't we the ones who gave him the cyborg technology? We're just going to pretend we have no idea what's going on there? Okay, I see.
I've been, every now and then when I'm working on comic projects and stuff,
Whoa.
I often find, ooh, boy, that is thick. I often find myself rewatching Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Just, it's beautiful going back to it.
Yeah.
It's
Whoa!
weird.
I turned into a rock.
So, okay, new puzzle technique, I guess.
I'm Kirby now. Also, why did it get taken down? Presumably for copyright. Like
That was my
all
understanding.
Abridged stuff does.
Yeah.
With my block dress, I am now immune to wind.
Oh, that's cool. But, oh god. Nadaraj says, what a square.
Get out, you're banned.
Pokeminer77XX gave us a lot of 1-bits. I'm not sure how many. I turned 16 a couple of days ago.
Aw,
Congrats.
happy birthday.
Hey.
It's a solid age to be.
Let's see here. Immune to wind, but still moves really slow. Well, of course you do, because, I mean, you're a rock.
Super duper heavy.
Oh, I think you're supposed to get on top of him.
Yeah. Did not realize he was going to move. Away! There we go.
Let's see here. I feel like you should get an aerodynamic dress that allows you to move normal speed in the wind. I mean, I don't know. You designed that improperly and you're just a kite.
Yeah.
And the wind always seems to be going the way we don't want to.
Yeah, I think the idea is just to be heavy enough that the wind can't blow you around.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba. God damn it! Is there anything beyond here? No. Okay.
That's what it looks like when you don't get the block dress down in time.
Yeah, same as usual.
Pokeminer77XX says,
Oh, go suck a dick.
I just want to move away from home and be an artist. My dad is so unsupportive towards me, man. I need to get out of here. That's I didn't have that problem, but I mean my sympathies, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can get them to understand someday.
Yeah. Oh God. Are you seeing these pictures? That is just a mass.
Oh, Jesus. There's a lot of emojis.
Jimmy the Boss says, "Here, sir, have all 17 of my bits."
Oh, thank you.
Much appreciated, Jimmy.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay, we're dumb. We are dumb.
Why?
Chat's pointing out, use the wind to move.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. I saw it only as an enemy. I did not think it could be used for good. Ah!
I mean, that's bad timing.
Yeah, I was not ready at that particular moment.
The wind is my friend. No!
Why have you betrayed me, new friend? I thought we had struck a bargain. But no, you had to be one of those assholes. Again.
Oh, let's see here. Ah, nice.
There we go.
Pokeminer77XX says, "Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. I'm working towards getting a debit card so I can join your Discord. I'd love to show you guys my art."
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we have a creators corner.
Yeah, we always love seeing fan art.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fuck it.
Yeah, we got a little spot for people to, throw up art and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool. Oh God. Oh no.
Oh God, I'm breaking all these ancient artifacts.
Okay.
Should I keep going?
I guess.
Oh God.
Zekin Yuyuki 25 bits. I love you guys. Always make me laugh, and I appreciate it. G Burger Snap 12. First stream of 2019. Hooray! Keep up the good work, and he gave us 6 bits.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Okay. Statue of a crying lady. Lots of crying ladies. Maybe the same crying lady?
Is this a metaphor for depression or something?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Are you pooping out the birds?
That does seem to be what is potentially happening. Or maybe it's just like stardust. Yeah, these all look like they're statues of maybe the same lady.
Okay, but you can't convince me that it doesn't look like your shadow is pooping out, isn't pooping out birds.
Yes. Get your mind out of the gutter.
It's not the gutter, it's just what it looks like.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
Was I supposed to do that?
I hope so, because you did it.
Thank you, Goofy. I did do it.
Headpat Uwu, 255 bits says, "Since you guys will know this the best, what's the best way to get into voice acting / start a career in voice acting?" If we would know it the best.
Yeah, not exactly. We mostly just voice act in our own stuff for our friends' stuff.
I mean, I can tell you how to get into live action acting. I can tell you they're very different disciplines, and you'll definitely need different agents if you want to do both.
Yeah. Same.
Have mercy.
Let's see here.
But yeah, mostly from what I understand, just gotta take a lot of classes, work on your skills, make a demo reel, and once you have a demo that's up to snuff, try and shop it around to agents.
Not a Weeb gave 100 bits, said last hit bonus stolen, and Darkside gave us 400 bits to say, geez, Matt, get your mind out of the gutter. I was a little late on that one. Let's see here.
Is there anything else I can smash here? Oh.
Oh, good luck on the webcomic, Pokeminer.
Oh, cool.
He's saying he's going to start a webcomic soon. Whoa! Whoa! What did you do?
I don't know. I turned into a block, and all of the birds came flying out.
Of your butt?
No, just out of the mirror dimension.
Okay.
Okay, where am I?
You're in place. Whoa! What? Okay.
Okay. Neat.
Not sure what that does, but cool.
Neat little fan bridge.
Are you supposed to be ringing those bells?
I mean, I don't know. A lot of this stuff just seems to be like set dressing. Can I...
Wolf Seabree says, "Yay, you're back. How were the holidays for you three?" Carrie's not with us at the moment. She should have some interesting stories, I'm sure.
Oh, yes. From her trips to Newfoundland. Or Prince Edward Island.
Prince Edward
Yeah.
Island. But yeah, I went down to Winnipeg and then drove up to Kenora with my folks and spent the holidays at the cabin that my dad lives in, and it's wonderful. It's really, really beautiful weather. Like barely snowed and was like very no wind chill. It was just really nice.
Yeah, wasn't too bad. Went to my parents' house in Winnipeg. Just fairly uneventful, but it was enjoyable. It's nice to see my family again.
Oh man, I still need to make time to see Aquaman and Enter the Spider-Verse, because for some reason my mom would rather watch Bumblebee than Aquaman.
Fool.
I mean, at least Bumblebee was a good film. It was just like, I had no interest in it because of the previous Transformer films.
Yeah, that's fair.
But you know what? If you're gonna see a Transformers film, this is the one that sort of honors, it honors the original material better than the others. Also, the Honest Trailer movie voice guy is Soundwave.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
That's
from me.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah. My mom did hear really good things about Spider-Verse, so if the theater in Kenora had been playing that, I get the feeling I would have seen it then. But yeah, for some reason, the three movies they were playing that week were Mary Poppins Returns, Aquaman, and Bumblebee.
Weird that Spider-Verse wouldn't have been in that limited selection. Ah, fuck.
That's what I thought too. Kenora always has like the weirdest selection. Like I remember one time, I can't remember which one, but we saw one of the Mission Impossible movies in the Kenora movie theater, because the options were Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation, the Fan Force Stick, and the Emoji Movie.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like, well, we're seeing Mission Impossible.
That's just what's happening. There will be no dissent on this matter. Thank you for the bits.
Scenic Fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know, 9 bits. Hey guys, wish I could watch the full stream, but I'm off to see Bumblebee. I saw the robot designs and that got me excited. Since I can't say, I decided to give you all my bits. Or stay. I don't know. Oh, I enjoy the movie. It's good fun. It's really good fun.
Yeah, and thank you for the bits. I hope you have a good time.
Let's see here. Connor Shampoo, hey Mac, I might have a movie for you to watch during your Discord hangs, and I've shown it to Izzy, would like to know your opinion about it. What movie is he talking about?
I think it was called After, where I think he said it was like adapted from like a Harry Potter fan fiction written by a One Direction fan.
And it's a movie? Like, is it an indie film, or is this like some 50 Shades of Grey shit where it's like it turned into its own thing?
I actually don't know. He just sent me like a screenshot of like a bit of the description.
All right, I'm looking it up. I'm looking this up. This is, oh god, I can't. No. Let's see
I
here.
really hope there's like millions of dollars behind it.
Oh god.
That would just be the worst.
Okay, after 2019 film. Oh god.
Okay, so oh, there we go.
Oh no, it has actors I recognize.
Oh god.
That's a bad start right off the bat.
No.
Let's see here. Thunder Kid says, Into the Spider-Verse was great. It's a movie for 7-year-olds, but it's legitimately amazing, especially the art style. I mean, it's a family film, right?
I wouldn't say it's for 7-year-olds,
Let's see here.
but
Okay, what's the budget on it? Okay, no budget listed. But, yeah, no, apparently it's if this is the thing you're talking about... It is a newer film, right? After?
I think I'm pretty sure, yeah.
And, yeah, it looks like it's a 50 Shades of Grey situation. It looks like they took their fanfic, turned it into their own novel, and now it's a film.
Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah.
After is an upcoming new adult romance film directed by Jenny Gage and written by Susan McMartin, Tamara Chestnut, and Gage. It is based on the 2014 novel of the same name written by Anna Todd. The film stars Tessa Young, a young college student who begins a turbulent relationship with bad boy Hardin Scott. Hardin Scott? The male character's name is Hardin?
That is such a poor name. You can't tell me it's not.
Oh my god. Alright, let's see here. Okay, plot. Tessa Young, a dedicated student, dutiful daughter, and loyal girlfriend to her high school sweetheart. Oh, that's a bad start. As she enters her first semester in college. Armed with grand ambitions for her future, her guarded world opens up when she meets the dark and mysterious Hardin Scott, a magnetic, brooding rebel who makes her question all she thought she knew about herself and what she wants out of life.
It just sounds exactly like 50 Shades of Grey.
Except he's not rich, I guess.
Maybe that's the difference.
It's at the very least, it sounds like a billion like Harlequin romance novels, like condensed into one.
Yeah.
Hardin. His name's Hardin.
Oh my god. Hardin Scott.
Oh.
Am I supposed to get up there?
Falcon Films. That's an interesting point. I still can't believe Nicolas Cage played Spider-Man and Superman the same year.
It's been a weird year.
Yeah. I mean, Nicolas Cage needed a W, let's be honest. He's had a rough couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, Resnick's right. At that point, you might as well name the guy Hardin Richard.
Hardin Mapeepee.
I'm going to see if I can find any more info. Let's see here. Production. In 2013, writer Anna Todd began publishing a series of Harry Styles fan fiction. Harry Styles?
No idea who that is.
Oh, okay. That's the singer, songwriter, and actor of One Direction.
Ah, right. Okay.
Harry Styles fan fiction on Wattpad titled After. The series obtained hundreds of millions of views. I'm jealous. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say I'm jealous. Anatol then landed a publishing deal with Simon & Schuster, and the After series of novels was published in 2014. In the published version, the lead male character's name was changed from Harry Styles to Hardin Scott.
That was what they tried to do to improve it? I mean, yeah, I guess they couldn't just keep it the same, but... Oh my god. I figured she was the one who demanded he become that.
I mean, she might have, just because they, like, needed a name. For all we know, Simon Schuster was like, please don't call him that. And she's like, it's my book!
Hardin Scott.
Oh, Headpat Uwu, damn it. Looks like we missed some bits. Nadaraj gave us 3 bits. Izzy, you monster, what did that rock bug do to you?
I mean, it's not dead. Now it has a bigger rock. I'm not sure how that benefits me, but...
Connor Champloo said, you guys got the right movie, but I didn't know the character's name was Hardin Scott. That is actually amazing.
Hardin Scott.
Headpat Uwu, just repost your message. Sorry for missing your bits. Again, we're...
I see what you're doing, but you can't get to me today. Life is too good.
Connor Clay just gave us 3 bits. True Fuzz, 25 bits. What is your opinion on water?
For liquid?
Keeps you alive?
Yeah, it makes up a very large portion of our planet. It's building blocks of life.
Apparently comes in the shape of fish fucking.
Apparently, as I understand it.
Let's see here. Okay. I'm gonna keep reading here. The books gained media attention and became a New York Times bestseller. All right, heads up. I've been watching some streams and stuff from people who are in like the published world. I didn't realize just how bullshit the New York Times bestseller list is.
Oh?
Apparently, it's based on it's not like a every store this book sells really well. Apparently, it is select stores, like stores selected by the publishers in New York, so that they can game the system. So some of these books with certain publishers, they just ship a shit ton of books to these specific stores, get their temps to buy up those books, and then they can say, look at the sales!
Oh, jeez.
So that they can just slap that on top of the cover.
God damn.
Yeah, supposedly that's how they game the system. And that's why there's so many books you've never heard of that are New York Times bestsellers. You're like, how? I mean, I guess it has an audience. I've never fucking heard of it.
Yeah, I mean, there are a ton of books published. Can't really read or be aware of all of them. I never really questioned it.
Boba the dog, you woke up my dog, now he won't leave me until I give him belly rubs.
Oh no.
He gave us 25 bits. Sapphire the Dude with 100 bits. As a good fanfic writer, I fucking hope someday this shit stops. The more 50 Shades style films we get, the further back people get from seeing good stories by actually talented writers.
Yeah.
Azul Parrot says, wait, what the fuck did I miss? I used the restroom and what the fuck? I'm sorry, are you unaware of After?
Go look up After. Do yourself a favor.
Let's see here. Okay, so she wrote the fanfiction version in 2013, and they became novels in 2014. Also in 2014, Paramount Pictures acquired the rights to adapt After to the theaters. So she started writing this in 2013 and then got a publishing and movie deal in a year later.
It's not okay.
Oh.
None of this is okay.
Oh, Headpat Uwu, 100 bits. I missed what you said about the Mithril Pebble of Pigsmang. I only hope that it will return. You know, it might return, but we have no plans for it. It's just...
Yeah, if there's a moment where it feels right to bring it back, then maybe.
Yeah, we don't want to force jokes.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Okay.
Okay. Susan McMartin, who until then was after screenwriter, left the project in mid-2017, and Paramount Pictures rights were discontinued. Averon Pictures, never heard of them, later acquired rights to the after film, and Tamara Chesna was hired to update on McMartin's script.
Okay. I already thought that would do it.
The director was also responsible for final revisions on the script. Let's see here. So yeah, Paramount passed on this after years of production, which is a bad sign. Major studios like, we can't make this shit into a movie.
No one can. It's not possible.
Darkseid says, jump harder, Izzy.
I mean, I'm not sure. Let's see, maybe I can do it from up here.
Oh yeah, I think you're gonna have to thread that needle.
Yeah. Thread the needle!
Nice. Let's see here.
Okay. I think the entire mountain is moving up, or the clouds are moving down. I'm not sure which.
Huh. Apparently they also gender swap one of the characters. So, that's interesting.
How dare they?
They
are ruining the author's original vision.
I would be curious to know, like, if there are, like, after fans who are legitimately pissed about that character being changed.
Oh, you know there's got to be some person who's, like, that's their hill to die on.
Yeah. No, Tristan. Tristan is a man.
Did they even change the name? I think Tristan's one of those, like,
yeah,
could go either way.
It just says was cast to play Tristan, a character previously male in the book, so I think it's just Tristan. Let's see here.
Oh shit, I just unlocked, like, teal.
Nice. Jim Pickens, the Dear Leader, says, Izzy, you gonna watch the Sonic movie?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's Jim Carrey as Robotnik and from the director of Deadpool. I kind of have to see it.
Like, I used to collect so many, like, of the Sonic comics when I was a little kid. It was... I really liked him as a character.
Yeah, that's why I got you the Sonic Mania game for the Switch, because... I can't recall you playing too many Sonic games, but I knew you were super into the comics, so something?
Yeah, it's like Sonic and Mega Man especially. Like, they were video game characters where I really, like, liked them as characters really more than I cared about them as, like, video games.
I do love the Mega Man games. Like, significantly more than I can the Sonic games, the Mega Man games really stand the test of time for me.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. The Mega Man games are still fantastic.
Yeah, no, they know what you're talking about. Yo, the Archie comics.
Yeah. God, I have like I'm not sure. No, I can't remember if those got sold in a yard sale, but I just had a massive stack of those. And like it didn't seem weird when I was a little kid, but looking back at the difference between the tone of the video games compared to the comics, where it's like this gritty, like post-apocalyptic, like vive la resistance type of thing.
Oh.
It's like the games and like the fiction of Sonic, there's like some real tonal dissonance. And it's kind of great how seriously it takes itself.
I don't know what issue. I just remember there was like a Top the Fourth Wall, and like someone pointed out that there was like someone working on a Sonic comic was apparently a Linkara fan because they just drew him into like the background of a panel of a random issue, even though it's a running joke. It was a running joke for many years that he would never review Sonic comics because he doesn't understand the canon at all. So it was just, that was apparently part of like why he finally did a Sonic comic. Where he's like, okay, I'm in one. I guess I have to do it.
Was I supposed to do that?
Well, Tiffany seems a little distressed.
Man, the world's becoming more and more colorful.
Also, the Head Pat Uwu asked if we're going to abridge ordinal scale. Yes, we do intend on abridging ordinal scale.
Yeah.
That was a while ago. Sorry about that, Head Pat.
Yeah, we plan on abridging everything Sword Art related.
Nataraj gave 1 bit. Yo, Izzy, Sonic Underground.
I went back and watched a couple
It
episodes
does
of that.
not hold up.
The songs are so fucking cringy bad.
Except for the intro, which is still pretty
Yeah.
kick-ass.
It deceives you in that way.
Yeah.
Makes you think all of the songs are gonna be like the intro, but oh my god, they're not.
They made a vow their mother will be found.
Sonic Underground!
Oh.
It's like Sonic has fucking twin brother and sister now, and one of them plays drums and they start a band. And also they try to find their mom.
And
It's like 2 very different goals.
Azul Parrot says that they just went to a comic book store and apparently a bunch of the Sonic comics were there. Do you mean they had a bunch of back issues, or do you mean they had a bunch of the new series lying around? Because I have been hearing the new comics being published by IDW are not selling that well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, apparently it sold, like, the first couple issues sold really well, and then it just dropped off really quickly. I don't know. Some people talk about that it's just the series kind of goes in a weird direction, and other people seem to have some weird Twitter beef with the writer. I don't know what's going on.
Odd.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, yeah, Azul Parrot says the Archie comics. Okay. So, yeah, back issues. Nice. Head Padawoo, 100 bits. Now, hear me out. How about you abridge, get this, the legendary SAO abridged? What, like when TFS did the Dragon Ball Z Kai abridged? Everything I say is hilarious, and you will quote me forever.
Sword Art abridged. Oh god. Where does that rabbit hole end?
Nothing beats fist bump from Sonic Forces. That shit is hilariously bad.
Yeah, like, isn't it like, it's like the same, like, butt rock band doing the music for, like, all the
yeah.
3D Sonic games.
Yes.
And they're kind of outstanding.
Like those feel like guilty pleasure songs where it's like, I know this is hot garbage. On the other hand...
I don't care. Judge me all you want. Crush 40 are fucking maestros of our time.
One last fist bump. I love Jim Sterling talking about Sonic Forces, where he was just talking about like when they announced it and the whole premise. He's like, okay, one of 2 things is happening here. Either Capcom doesn't know about the Sonic fan OC community.
How could they not know?
Or Capcom does know and is marketing directly towards them, and I don't know which of those propositions is worse.
I mean, I actually wouldn't put it past them to legitimately not know, considering all the shit that happened with Mega Man. Like, if you had just told us you wanted a new Mega Man, we would have been working on it.
We've been telling you for decades!
No one ever stopped telling you they wanted Mega Man.
Where did you get the idea that people don't like Mega Man? All the games sell really well! Let's see. Headpat Uwu, 100 bits. Can we have one episode of SAO Bridge where literally every character is voiced by Izzy?
That would not work. I know my range.
I think we joked about that for an April Fool's at one point, like years ago.
I think the joke was that all of our characters would be swapped around.
Hey, guilty pleasure butt rock is why Metal Gear Rising exists.
Oh my god, Metal Gear Rising, hell yeah.
Metal Gear Rising has an amazing soundtrack. I will hear no disrespect.
It's like fucking this kind of stuff angsty teenagers write in their journal, but then like masterfully crafted into the most amazing metal music.
Eat a Zombie 44 gave us 1 bit. Something witty. Are you guys going to abridge Gun Gale Online, the SAO alternative? Maybe we've...
Probably.
Yeah, we haven't really talked about the alternative series, but...
It would definitely have to come after we do regular Gun Gale, though.
Yes.
Because I think that's where it would appear canonically.
I mean, I wouldn't mind it, if only to have, like, you know, a new sandbox to play in that same universe. You know, like, you know, new characters, new story. Like, there's potential there. It's just not a done deal. Let's see, 100 bits. Oh, missed it. Sorry about that, whoever just gave us 100 bits. Rules of nature! 2 bits from Azul Parrot. So basically, Dragon Force's Metal Gear Rising. Sapphire the Dude gave 100 bits. I'm still wrapping my head around this after stuff. I'm considering finding my old shitty fanfics, changing the names, and publishing them under the name John Johnson to see who I can get to play the protagonist, Salamander Richards III.
His name is Salamander. It's a solid name right there.
And thank you, Battle Owl Entertainment. Just subscribed with Twitch Prime.
Oh, thank you.
1,500 bits from TZ Shadow 1. Just curious on how My Hero Bridge is going. Pretty far along.
Yeah.
I feel like Carrie's just kind of like tweaking stuff at this point, right?
I think most of the lip flaps are done. A lot of it is just going down the list of like really big effect shot that she needs help with. But she's been making a lot of progress on that. She's learned a lot in the past year or two.
Yeah, I haven't seen the whole thing myself, but the little bits and pieces I've seen while she's been finishing editing it looks great. I'm very like excited about this coming together. Aw, got a cute little friend.
Yeah. What's he gonna do now that he's been fed?
Oh.
A portal to another world.
Oh yeah, Resnick asks, what is the planned movie for the Discord hang tonight? I don't think we've talked about it.
Oh yeah, we didn't come up with one.
Oh boy. I'm not sure what we're watching tonight.
I guess it'll be a surprise.
Let's see here. Have you guys heard of Sunstone? It's like 50 Shades of Grey, but done right and healthy. 100 bits. I have heard of Sunstone. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna double check to make sure it's the one I'm thinking of. If it is, I think I told you about this, Izzy.
Oh yeah.
Comic. Yeah, no, it's the one I'm thinking of. The artist actually got hired by DC and has done some Aquaman comics and Justice League books since then. But like, yeah, Sunstone is this like it's 50 Shades of Grey except a lesbian relationship, and they're written like human beings. And I told you about it because there's like the one joke I saw. I'm not sure if it's in the comic or if it was just like extra content the artist put out there on the internet, because I only saw the page by itself.
Thank you for the bits.
Oh, Azul Parrot, 4 bits. Is this Discord sub only? Yes.
Yeah.
Discord sub is, the movie nights.
I see what you're doing, but you can't get to me today.
But the,
It's too good.
what was it? Oh, I think I told you about this joke where it was like the, again, it's all about like a lesbian couple, like learning about, like one of them's learning about bondage and that sort of thing.
Okay.
And one of the things...
Whoa, how did they get up there?
I have no idea. And one of the things they, the comic page I've definitely told you about was like one of them strapped to a chair and like with nipple piercings with like little bells.
Jesus.
But the other one has to like go take a phone call or something, and she leaves the door open. And the cat walks in and sees the bells, and it's just the woman tied to the chair screaming her.
Oh my god.
So, like, you know what? A film adaptation of that for the 50 Shades of Grey crowd would be fantastic.
Jesus. That will be interesting. Eat up, little friend.
But yeah, the art is also just gorgeous. It's this really nice, like, painted look.
You can't get to me today.
The
Life is too good.
I can never remember the artist's name because it's like super Russian, like Chechenian sounding. Like, it's like I just will never be able to say this name correctly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm pulling it up. I'm gonna pull up the name.
Oh no.
Let's
You maverick.
Let's see here. When there's a J in it, is it still pronounced Stefan?
Depends on the country of origin, I guess. Might be like a soft J, like a Y.
Stepan Sajic? Sajic? Man, I tried.
I'm not totally sure. Can I see it? Oh yeah, like STJ?
Yeah.
Like Stepan Sajic?
But yeah, also look at that art.
Oh yeah, that's really detailed.
Yeah. Like, that's not just the cover. That's just what the pages look like.
Nice.
Let's
Eat.
see here. Titan Ghost, 1 bit, like actual human beings, lol. Azul Parrot, what the fuck is your fetish? 2 bits. For 2 bits, we're not talking about our fetishes.
I don't even know.
Boba the Dog, what was the name of the comic, I think? I went right up. Sunstone, if that was your question. Unless I got that mixed up with someone else's comment. Head Pat Uwu, 25 bits. Why did Tiffany choose a woman's name?
I guess you'll have to keep watching and find out.
We do have an actual story behind that, but you know, whether or not that makes it into the show is another matter. You know, we'll have to see where that goes.
No spoilers.
What was the name of that comic again for research purposes? Sunstone. That's yeah. You know what? Actually, Oh, you can't post links, Shotgun Bear. I mean, you could if you just put space between the dots, I guess. Like, instead of the dots. I don't know. But yeah, you can't hyperlink. But yeah,
no.
this is the good version of what happened with After. Because I'm reading this. Sunstone started as a DeviantArt fan comic in 2011. I shouldn't say fan comic, but just a web comic on DeviantArt. Sajic is assisted by his wife and fellow artist Linda Sajic. I'm so sorry. The comic, described as an erotic romantic comedy, focuses on the relationship between a group of friends and their mutual interest in BDSM culture. Yeah. I am so not into BDSM, but I've always been tempted to pick up the book because what little I've seen on DeviantArt, it does look like just a really funny, well-written, and beautifully drawn comic.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely sounds like it wouldn't be my thing.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it's doing well.
20 bits from HeadPat. How much would it cost to get Tiffany's backstory revealed? No spoilers. You can't pay us for spoilers.
We have integrity, you see. And integrity is expensive.
Yes, quite. Zagoran gave us a bunch of bits, but no comment. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see here.
Damn it, Commander.
Azul Parrot, 1 bit drops 10 grand. That doesn't sound correct.
No.
Bobo the Dog, and the best love story since Trodora? I think he means Toradora?
Maybe? Yeah, that's probably just a typo.
I'll pay you 1 penny for spoilers, says Master Hirano. No.
Tempting offer.
Why isn't Mac in Nat 19? I'm just really busy and wasn't invited, so it's like you guys kind of have your own thing set up, and I've got stuff to do anyways. So it's you know it's good to it's good for you guys to have stuff outside of editing when I'm too busy for like writing sessions.
Yeah, we're not all joined at the hip.
Yeah. 100 bits, but seriously, how much for Tiffany backstory? No! Azul Pair gave 1 bit. Nah, I meant what if we dropped 10 grand? I mean, 10 grand maybe, but I mean, like, that's...
Wouldn't feel great about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd take the money.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's probably as far as that way goes.
Cal the barrel maker gave us 100 bits to say, guys, stop trying to get him to whore out spoilers.
No, we're trying to drive the price up.
Senpai Meme Lord gave us 1 bit to say, how about a dime? No.
Solid pass.
Damn it, Commander! Fucking clam jammer.
But yeah, like I'm saying, Sunstone is more what I feel like should be happening. Oh, hey, someone made something fun and weird on their own that's not like other things being published in the industry. Let's give them like a bigger platform. Not, hey, this reminds me of 50 Shades of Grey.
Sadly, that is not how capitalism works.
One Direction fan fiction. Like, it was sad enough when it was like professional Twilight fan fiction. One Direction fan fiction seems so much worse, because at least Twilight fan fiction deals with like supernatural elements. Like, there's a world to play with there. One Direction fan fiction, come on!
It's a band. These are real people with lives, and you're toying with them.
Sleepy Maribo, 5 bits. So Izzy's participating in murder death kills now. Seems legit. Jermel says, see, capitalism is notoriously risk averse, ironically. Yeah. Master Hirano, 100 bits. You weren't... oh, no, we just went up. Oh, yeah. You weren't invited, fine. We'll make a better one with blackjack and hookers. Okay. TZ Shadow 1, 500 bits. How about a... damn it. Just missed it.
Oh, it's you again. Hello, old friend.
Connor Clay gave 1 bit. What's 1 plus 1? It's 2. Dark Lord 7324, 1 bit. I'm trying to imagine Kirito reading 50 Shades to Asuna. Oh, God.
Fuck.
I'm trying to imagine... oh, Nadaraj gave 1 bit. I'll give you a singular Chuck E. Cheese token for Tiffany's backstory. No!
I don't know. I'm not sure if we're going to get a better deal than that.
They offered 10 grand, Izzy!
I mean, did they really, or did they just throw that out as a number?
You see, this is why Chase is the manager. You can't be trusted with the money.
Chuck E. Cheese, though. Could get a mustache comb that looks like a mustache.
Sapphire the Dude gave 100 bits. Well, I think I'm going to leave for now and plan to write stuff, but never get around to it. I'll be back for the unlock stream in the Discord. Hang later. Tell Carrie I said hi whenever she shows up. Will do, Sapphire.
I gained the ability to double jump.
Oh, Zagoran says, I messed up and did not attach my message when I gave bits, so here's the thing. Have you watched or read Made in Abyss? Also, for those who have read it... oh, no. God damn, this chat moves fast.
Also, yes, I've watched all of Made in Abyss.
I have not, but I have heard stories.
Weird timing on that actually, because after we were finished with Tomb of Annihilation yesterday, I was in a call with Aaron and Eric, and Eric has not seen it. So yeah, we made him watch the first couple episodes. And he hates how cagey we're being about everything he's about to go through. It's good fun. He's going to cry.
Master Hirano gave 100 bits to say, so I'm just going to leave this dollar here, and if a backstory drops, well, whatever happens, happens. Let's see here. Hey, you should watch Playmobil movie?
There's a Playmobil movie?
Looking it up.
Life is too good.
Alright, who wants to get sad? Let's see here.
God.
Play...
We're having such a good time. Why would we ruin that?
Oh my god, Playmobil the movie. Oh boy.
Check something real quick.
I don't like that I see the poster and the first thing it makes me think of is the Emoji Movie. I do not like that the font immediately makes me think of the Emoji Movie. With Daniel Radcliffe? Jim Gaffigan? What?
Okay.
That's a downsetter.
Where's the... Okay, wiki page. Upcoming French computer animated adventure comedy film based on the German building toy Playmobil.
Based on the German building toy.
Okay, it is the director's directorial debut. Is currently scheduled for August 7th, 2019 release in France by Pathé and other countries. $75 million budget?
Jesus.
You think I would kill myself over you? Oh, go suck a dick.
Mr. Worldwide!
Oh, getting a lot of 1-bits. Everything is okay. It's not Lego. Everything's okay because it's Playmobil. Azul Parrot gave us 2 bits. After someone said Kirito reading 50 Shades of Grey Osna, I know I'm imagining him doing 50 Shades of Osna. Just let that one sit.
Jesus.
For the movie Hangout Tonight, may I suggest the absolutely horrible comedy that is the 2012 movie The Watch? Isn't that Ben Stiller, like, alien fighting one?
Yes.
It was, like, from the director of Hot Rod, so I was excited for it, and then I heard it was terrible.
Yeah, same. Like, the trailer looked like it might have been like, this might be an okay time.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be as good as Hot Rod, but I was kind of expecting the same kind of, like wacky, like, tone. Like, Hot Rod's amazing. I love Hot Rod.
It's a fantastic movie.
Boba the dog says, I'm gonna go too. I can see on my dog he wants to sleep in my bed, and he can't when I'm watching the stream. I'm just really tired. 27 bits. Have a good night, Bobo.
Yeah, enjoy your night.
Master Hirano, 100 bits. Playmobil the movie, so it's the Lego movie. No, it's Playmobil. It's totally different.
Yeah, it's its own distinct thing.
This is the hubris we must suffer because the Lego movie was good.
That's what happens whenever anything is surprisingly good. There's a billion imitators, and it's just a horrifying mess. Can't just be stuck here.
I could be wrong, but my understanding is that Playmobil is basically like GoBots for Lego. Like, it's just the one you get your kid when you can't afford like Lego.
I'm not even sure. I thought Playmobil was like actual full like baby toys.
Let me see here. Playmobil.
I could be remembering that wrong.
A line of toys, headquartered in Germany.
Thank you for the bits. Give that movie a sup.
Oh, a 9-up. Give that movie a 9-up.
Oh. I don't have great vision. I'm sorry.
Zagoran 1. They gave us 1 bit as well. Oh, no. Damn it. Ah. Dang it. Kara would be so ashamed of how badly we're doing with like keeping track of bits.
Better than usual, actually.
You guys should watch Meet the Fockers. Oh, God.
I believe I have seen that.
Yeah, I remember seeing that
years ago.
Because that was a big hit.
Yeah.
Do you guys have hoverboards? And if you do, can you tell us a funny story? I mean, we can tell you funny stories, but we don't have hoverboards, so I guess no.
Sadly.
Yep.
That dream has not come to pass.
Resnick gave us 5 bits. I mean, Dragon Ball Evolution, Avatar live action, or Die Hard 5 all work too. What are you talking about? There was no 5th Die Hard movie. It ended with Live Free or Die Hard. That was the worst the series ever got.
Yep. None after. Actually, I haven't seen it.
I haven't either, but I've seen enough of it. Like, I've seen clips, and it's like, oh, that's not an action scene. That's the cameraman having a stroke.
That doesn't sound great.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that there's the stunt people who are, you know, amateur stuntmen on YouTube got like their big Hollywood break to work on Die Hard 5. Like that was their first big budget movie. And they actually released a deleted fight scene. And the first comment I saw was, the best action scene in A Good Day to Die Hard isn't in A Good Day to Die Hard. And yeah, from all accounts, it just kind of sounds like it's a case of Bruce Willis just didn't give a shit the entire time.
Aww.
Yeah. Yeah, Bruce Willis is at that point in his career where he's just sick and tired of doing action movies, but he also signed on to like 5 action movies in like a week because that's his bread and butter and he knows it.
Like, at least try to have fun with it, man. You could be doing so many worse things.
Jermel says, has Bruce Willis given a shit since 2012? You know, I didn't see it, but I actually heard he did pretty well in that Death Wish remake. So something about that interested him, I guess. Bondrude is best dad? Is that a Net 19 thing?
Bondrude? What is it?
Zagoran's comment here? Bondrewd?
Doesn't seem familiar to me, no.
Okay, I have no idea what that is.
Huh.
Watch it, vampires suck.
Oh god, no.
Yeah, sure. We'll watch the parody film that's apparently worse than Twilight. Are you excited for that, Izzy? You want to watch a film worse than Twilight?
No. I really don't.
Is that a boss? Are you fighting a giant bird? Or do you just have to escape it? What's going on?
I mean, if I'm trying to escape it, it's, not really chasing me.
Weird. Hopefully Bruce Willis can put in effort for Glass. I still need to see the second of those. The, Split.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen Split. But I gotta say, that is brilliant how, like Shyamalan just threw, like, that's his Shyamalan twist for Split, is that the Shyamalan twist in that one was it's an Unbreakable sequel, apparently.
It's like, all right. Yeah, I saw the trailer, and I think I also saw some headline of Shyamalan saying that Glass isn't at all like the trailers are making it look.
Oh boy, but that's unfortunate because the trailers look really cool.
I guess we'll have to find out when it...
Maybe it's just like more thoughtful, and the trailer. It's like the trailers make it look too action-packed.
I imagine that's probably pretty close to the mark. Whoa!
Azul Parrot, what's the weirdest, kinkiest porn you've seen? This is the internet, man. That's a dangerous question.
Yeah, not touching that one.
I mean, like, I've seen shit that's been like, okay, I might be on a watch list just because I, like, came across this. Like, someone wrote this, the person who wrote this is clearly, like, a serial killer.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. There's some fucked up shit. Thank you, internet. But fuck!
You've gone too far sometimes.
AKA after.
Oh, yeah. Man, why does this bird seem so mad at me?
I don't know.
Haha, sucker!
Let's see, Glass.
Riding your screams to sweet, sweet victory.
Let's see, Glass movie, not like trailer. I'm gonna see if I can find the articles you were talking about. Let's see. Okay, that's just talking about the trailer in general. Where's Glass? Glass is a big budget Split 2 and a low budget Unbreakable 2.
God.
That's one way of putting it, I guess.
Was Unbreakable an expensive movie?
I mean, it was right after Sixth Sense. Like, that's Shyamalan at, like, the height of his, like, bargaining power.
Yeah, it makes sense. Okay.
Master Hirano gave 100 bits. Here's a wholesome family movie you should watch. It's called The Human Centipede. No.
Jesus, no.
I'll say this about The Human Centipede. What I love most about it
crap.
is the Roger Ebert review, because it broke his rating system.
Oh my god.
Roger Ebert didn't give it 0 stars. He gave it no stars, because he explained, this film defies quality ratings. He's like, I can't say it's bad because it succeeds at exactly what it wants to be, but I'm not going to endorse it.
Yeah, I find what it wants to be just disgusting.
So that's what I love. I love that, is that Roger Ebert's review is, I'm not giving it 0 stars, I'm giving it no stars, because I don't know how to respond to this.
Just no, please. I do not want to watch a movie about people shitting in each other's mouths forever.
I don't, like, it's shocking enough that that's an actual movie, but the fact that it's a trilogy of movies.
I know. Ugh. Pretty bird.
Yeah.
So are we friends now? Was the bird my friend the whole time?
I guess we'll find out. Let's see here. Nataraj gave 1 bit. My friend said he watched a SpongeBob porno because he heard it was hilarious more than anything.
Was it?
I mean,
was it hilarious?
Inky833 can't. The blue font makes it hard to read. 3 bits. Thinking back on crappy Bruce Willis movies, how about Hudson Hawk? That has charm. We've seen Hudson Hawk.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind rewatching that because I really like it whenever I see clips of it on YouTube, and I remember not liking it when we saw the full movie. So I'm wondering if we just, like, wrong frame of mind when we watched it last time.
Or maybe it just sucks when you watch all of it at once.
Like the full context kind of ruins jokes in some weird way.
Like it's less than the sum of its parts.
That could be it too. And again, that's why I'd be interested in rewatching it just to be certain.
Maybe. I believe it has been a number of years.
Oh yeah, we watched it back in like high school.
Yeah.
I remember we watched it in like your parents' living room.
Jesus.
That was back before we just commandeered your basement forever.
Didn't we mostly watch movies in your basement?
My basement, and then we played a lot of games in your basement. But yeah, I remember Hudson Hawk, the Dolph Lundgren Punisher, and Mystery of Mamo, the Lupin the Third film we watched in your living room.
Yeah, Mystery of Mama, that seems familiar.
That was the first one.
Yeah.
That was like the first time I hung, we hung out at your place. Or at least the first time we watched a movie. Speaking of bad SpongeBob porn,
Oh my god.
I've technically seen a Home Improvement porno.
Hooray!
Yeah, you know the Astron 6 guys, when we were filming Father's Day?
Yeah.
We were waiting for someone to get to this particular house to start filming, and everything else was set up, and it was just one of their houses. And for some reason, they just apparently find it, like, that's their thing, is they'll watch, like, these porno parodies, because they find it hilarious how much effort goes into recreating the shows they're making fun of. So for some reason, I was just in a room with a bunch of dudes watching a Home Improvement parody with a really, really hung Tim Allen bang a Pamela Anderson parody.
Jesus.
I was just like, what? That was one of those "what is my life" kind of moments. And I will say, I was impressed that they found a porn guy who kind of looked like they found porn guys who kind of looked like those characters, and that they actually recreated the Tool Time set.
Oh my god.
There was a lot of effort put into it.
It's like, you guys didn't have to try that hard. No one's looking at any of this.
Smash the pots on the right.
Oh yeah, there we are. Now oh god.
I can't remember the context in which I saw it, but it reminds me I saw like I thought it was a fan film at first. It was like I thought it was like a Street Fighter fan film, and I only realized later that like it was a porn parody. But it was like really well shot, and like Chun-Li shows up, and it's like actually like not great fight choreography, but like Power Rangers level fight choreography. Like clearly someone like, oh, go here, throw that kick, and like they know what they're doing kind of thing.
Yeah.
I couldn't, once I realized it was a porn parody, all I could think of was, who is the poor bastard who got into film like wanting to be like a fight choreographer and a stuntman, and they had to like actually like they're choreographing the fight scenes in a Street Fighter porn parody.
It's like,
because someone did it.
mistakes were made somewhere along the line. Not sure which ones. But here I am. And it makes me sad.
Like, that person had dreams, right? Like, they were like, I'm gonna be like a big shot, I'm gonna be a big shot fight choreographer and stuntman. I'm gonna do like Jackie Chan movies, yo. I'm gonna work with Jet Li and all the best in the biz.
I think we're gonna get new color.
Oh. Reading Rainbow!
Oh.
Whoa.
Is it like a dark blue?
Yeah. Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah.
Don't regret your life choices, theoretical stunt dude.
You've led at the very least, an interesting life.
Azul Parrot says, 1 bit, it's not weird that I have a friend in 7th grade who's a fucking hentai artist, right?
7th grade?
It's a little weird.
Sounds like maybe illegal. Are you also in 7th grade?
I mean, they're in 7th grade. Is it? And they're not actually engaging. Oh boy, that's a nightmare. Let other people work out the legality of that shit.
Yeah.
Unlocked color, Azure Crow.
Everything has gotten a lot more blue.
Yeah, as Chad pointed out, blue means the water level.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's fucking pretty. Wonder what new power I'll get here.
You think I would kill myself?
Jermel, that's something a good lawyer could get you out of, but you wouldn't want to tell the cops.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. So many amazing stories from my folks. Especially my mom, the defense attorney.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh boy. I just love that my mom loves Trailer Park Boys because she says it's like the most accurate depiction of like 90% of her clients.
Oh, Jesus. That's depressing as fuck.
Oh. And my dad sent some. This was like apparently way before I was born, but my dad like sent some dude away, like some crazy dude, and like, you know, he did like that thing you see in TV shows where he like vowed revenge, and then he got help in the mental asylum he was sentenced to, but somehow also got my dad's home number, and he like
Damn it.
And he was like thanking him for like making his life better, but then he also passed the number around to all of the other mental patients.
No.
Because he kept telling him what a great guy this Murdoch was. So my dad was talking about like there was just this period in my life where the phone was ringing at all hours and I was just getting gibberish. Just crazy people gibberish over the telephone 24/7.
God, it's like twist within a twist. Like,
Like he got his revenge.
you think that guy's gonna be the one who swears vengeance, but then he's like a super cool guy. But then he passes the number on to a guy who actually did swear violent vengeance.
That or my dad swears vengeance on him for giving out his number.
Yeah. Ah, fuck.
Ah, just missed it.
Yeah, I thought that tree in the background was something I was supposed to land on.
Jermel, I'm pretty sure this was before caller ID because my dad's hella old. I was there was the I'm blanking on the name. There was the
Star 69?
no. There was the actor or director that passed away over the holidays, and she was like 75, and it was very much a case of like, oh well, you know. That's, you know, it's sad that she's gone, but she lived a good life. And my dad responded with, "She was 2 years older than me, Mac."
It's like, fuck you. She lived a good life. It was her time. She was over the hill.
Nadraj, wait, your father was a lawyer named Murdoch. Was your dad Daredevil? No, but my brother is named Matt Murdoch. So it's very close.
Just named him that, like, come on, chemical accident. I want to be the dad of a superhero.
Dad, you had to be a boxer for him to get the chemicals.
Shit.
You ruined the equation.
Clam chip.
Resnick says, so my dog rolled over to have me give him a belly rub, and for the past 5 minutes, anytime I try to stop giving the belly rub, he starts growling.
No.
Oh, Mortoon says, I never got a chance to tell anyone this because I was in jail. Happy New Year's. What?
You were in what?
There's a story there.
Happy New Year, I guess.
Happy New Year. Why were you in jail? Have you guys seen or read SAO Alicization yet? I've seen bits and pieces. Izzy's been keeping up with it better than I have.
Yeah, I've read, I think, the first 2 books. I didn't get very far into it because the translation I had was really painful to read because it was basically gibberish at points.
Right.
But, yeah, I've been keeping up with the anime and not really sure where it's going, but could be interesting. It, saw that once again it got real uncomfortable, like fairy dance uncomfortable. To the point where I saw there was an article where Reki Kawahara apologized to the voice actors for having written it. And gotta say, his apology, not much of an apology, and also makes him sound like a crazy person.
What? What did he say?
I
have no idea what you're talking about. I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
I know the scene you're talking about. I've never heard about the Reki stuff.
Yeah, there was some article where he was apologizing to, the actresses who played the
2 girls?
The victims,
Yeah.
And, it's they did it, they acted it with aplomb, but, yeah, he came to the point where it's people keep asking me why I keep putting sexual assault in my works, for no goddamn reason.
Yeah, Reki, so?
What's the deal with that, Reki?
Yeah, you're saying we're asking that, but you're still not giving an answer.
Yeah, and his answer was basically just yeah, those were the kinds of scenes that were in books that I read when I was a kid, and that style of writing just it took hold of me like I was under a spell.
So you just thought rape and put it in the books? That's what I'm getting from that man.
Yeah, maybe the translation makes it sound crazier than he meant it to be, but it boils down to his reasoning for it is, I like books where people get raped.
Oh, so like Zack Snyder.
I guess.
I love that,
Jesus.
the quote. My Batman movie, it was Batman Begins, he starts off in prison. But my version of Batman Begins, you would have a scene where Bruce Wayne gets raped in prison. It was okay, Zach, maybe you need to stop.
Sick. Okay, buddy. So, yeah, that was an odd article.
Yeah. I mean, again, from my understanding, unless something was lost in translation, that interview we saw where Reki Kawahara was I write stream of consciousness. I have a general idea of what I want the story to be, and then I just, I write a draft and then change typos and stuff, and we publish that first draft, basically.
Yeah,
Which
of the
kind of fits with I was held by a spell, that kind of fits with that description of his writing process. So that might not be as far off as you think.
God, some of the stuff we've heard from Reki, makes it sound like he's well-meaning but maybe kind of incompetent. But that article just made it sound like, oh, you might just be a gross person.
I mean, I kind of assumed that for a while.
Yeah.
I mean...
But he seems more aware of it than I previously thought.
I mean, I think of, episode 4 with, the completely unnecessary scene of Silica in bed.
Well, I mean, that's the anime. You don't know how that would have sounded in the book. If it lingered on description of her underwear, then yeah, that's pretty gross, and you can see where the anime got it.
16.5.
Yeah.
We ended up counting it. How many times does Austin say no? Stop.
That I won't put on Reki specifically, just because that just seems to be what Japan thinks is hot. Is girls can't admit to being into it, so they have to half-heartedly say no. It's weird and really uncomfortable.
Oh, Mortune is explaining his story. Someone called police on me and my girlfriend when we were celebrating the coming holidays outside our house. Okay,
So
you put celebrating in quotes, so was it like public intoxication? Jermel, he's at least moderately gross, and I don't think he knows how sex works.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, he knows the mechanics, but I don't think he knows how it's supposed to go in practice.
Yeah.
Whatever happened... You know, Phoenix Blade gave us one bit. Whatever happened to Silica in the Abridged, you know, after You Know What, which led to a rampage? No spoilers.
Yeah, you'll find out. You'll find out.
It's fun having a big notebook of story ideas and knowing where it's all heading. And all the people are like, where's it going? We'll never tell.
Still got a couple episodes before she shows back up again. Oh, I can't wait to be done with Fairy Dance.
I'm happy with what we've come up with it, but I'm way more excited about Gun Gale.
Yeah, I'm more excited about, like, every other arc in this show.
Yeah. But, again, I'm happy with what we've come up with for Fairy Dance, so it's not, like, a total waste of our time either.
Oh, yeah, no.
But it does, you know, we never seriously talked about it or intended to do it, but there, you know, I won't say that we didn't think about, like, what if we did the Garlic Jr. approach.
And, like, cut it down to, like, an opening joke in one episode.
You just give it an episode. Like, it was never a serious discussion we were going to do it. I think at one point we joked about the idea of, like having Sugo, like, sniffing Austin's hair and then immediately, like, snap cut to, like, Kirito in the parking lot with a knife in his throat.
And then she just wakes up.
Yeah, and then I think that was a joke we considered at one point, but then problem is then you've got Sugaha that's, like, just kind of gonna be there for the rest of the series with all of her best character stuff behind her.
Yeah, like, it would be hard to know what to do with her because all of her setup was cut. And her dynamic with Kirito is gonna be good for both of their character development. And realizing why Kirito is the way that he is.
Best character stuff like fucking her brother. Oh god, Chaos just gifted 10 subs.
Oh Jesus, Chaos.
Chaos pulled a Chaos. Yeah, he did, Resnick.
Pulling a Chaos. Whoa.
Hey, have you seen Mother's Basement talk about how he would make the fairy dance at least tolerable?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great video. And I think, and that was a good video that also made us think about some stuff that we didn't even realize, where it's like, oh yeah, that is kind of a weird missed opportunity for this story. So, like, it's cool. It's a cool video. Odd, nobody just went plus ultra? Why isn't that coming up? Is that just all the individual subscriptions from earlier? Yeah, okay, I think that's just the individual subscriptions coming in. Thanks, Chaos!
Thank you.
Mortune. If I really need to explain how my GF and I had our pre-holiday celebration, lol, I mean... Like, you have to explain it when it's, why did police have to get involved?
I think we can get what was going on there.
So Chaos has gifted 199 subs total? Jesus. Oh. Elated Megalodon says, can I ask you guys something? I'm not asking for spoilers, but how much stuff do you plan on changing in this arc? I don't think we can say without giving away spoilers.
Yeah. I mean, you can kind of guess from what we've already done that we're changing a fair bit.
Yeah. Let's see here. 50 bits. I'm still happy with the development y'all have. I'm really silly for sure. I love it. It's just saying, like, great job, even though you've gone beyond parody.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you, man. I didn't read out your name because I saw you at the top of the list and knew that we were gonna lose your comment real quick. Sorry about that. Look, they celebrated it enthusiastically in public. I mean, yeah, they did. Let's see here. Is Suga dominant or sub? Again, no spoilers. You're gonna have to just watch. That's Oh yeah, and you've been editing the series or the latest episode a lot. How's that been going, Izzy?
Been going pretty well. I'm pretty satisfied with a lot of it. Gotta re-record some stuff with Buddy, but otherwise, pretty good. I like some of the effect shots that I've been working on.
You're definitely removing the tentacle scene in Fairy Dance, right? No spoilers, guys!
You'll find out.
Let's see, Connor Champloo. I almost sent my brother to a hospital the day after Christmas in a very competitive snowball fight, and I got an infection in my mouth similar to the one Tom Hanks got in Castaway, but still, the holiday was a good one. Jesus. That's a hell of a time. Okay, so yeah. Somehow have to perfectly weigh them both down? No. Alright. Oh, okay. I think I get it. Although... no, wait. No, that wouldn't work with these mechanics. Can you, like, freeze it in midair, or does it have to be, like, you're pressed against the ground?
Yeah, I mean, it's like timing based. Just gotta do it when the light shows up. But yeah, sometimes it doesn't really seem to behave.
Also, y'all's evil laugh talking about spoilers is the best. Thank you, Piccoloma. Yeah. Put it under one side, then drop it on top of the box. Oh. Okay.
Worth a shot. Wow! There we go.
Nope, it's open. Go for it.
But it's just out of reach.
So you need to create another platform. Alright.
And I can't jump on my head.
Yeah, we might... you might need to just create another one under the platform and try again with, like...
Oh, I can jump on here.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Well, that's embarrassing.
Sometimes it's unclear. I was jumping through that a lot. Didn't even register in my brain. Alright.
Let's see here.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Question, will there be more or less nudity than in canon?
In SAO?
I guess?
It's not really like...
Just,
There's not really any explicit nudity in that show.
yeah. They get dangerously close in that one scene in Fairy Dance, but yeah. Oh, this is nice.
I can
And now
swim now.
Yeah, now you're a stingray.
Or at least my cloak is making me look like one.
Let's see here. Double O Sebastian, hey, I was finally able to catch one of your streams. Just want to say you guys are amazing and I love the series. The guy on Twitter that said you all need a race. Thank you, man.
Oh, thank you.
Headpat Uwu, sorry if we missed any bits. Again, we're just trying to keep things entertaining and talking, and the chat scrolls a lot. Have you guys watched Teenage Snafu? I've seen 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah, I've seen a couple. It was a really good show.
Yeah, just didn't keep up with it.
Yeah.
Well,
Probably
though I
need to
saw
do that at some point.
Yeah. Mortune, what is this quote-unquote scene everyone is talking about? Yeah.
It's,
If you've never seen SAO, don't look for it.
I wonder what you would get if you just Googled SAO, the scene.
You know what? I'm doing it. Let's see here. 5 bits from Zalix. Well, revelation, that scumbag is really a closet. What? Okay. I don't know. That's a weird comment. It's gone now, but it was basically the idea that Sugo was gay for Kirito. I didn't get it.
That's a weird comment.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a joke on the fact that Kaiser's playing him in our version, but
That kind of makes it worse.
yeah.
It makes it more,
I'm just trying to understand the
mean-spirited.
logic behind it, and that's the best I can think of. I don't know. So yeah, let's see here. SAO, the scene. Okay, the first thing is Mother Basement video, What's in a Scene, how SAO became the worst anime ever, which is actually him talking about Yui, but the thumbnail is the scene we're thinking of.
Oof.
That was a good bait and switch on his part. Oh, and there's actually some nice scenes. Kirito and Asana's first kiss, ordinal scale ending, fights from ordinal scale. Alright, let me try Sword Art Online, the scene. Top 10 best scenes, top 5 hottest scenes, the best scene in Sword Online, the same video from Mother's Basement, little scene in Austin's bedroom from Ordinal Scale, Kirito's epic entrance during Mother's Rosario. No, it's a lot. You say the scene and it comes up with lots of nice scenes. That's good.
That's nice.
Fuzi23 gave us 400 bits. Got these a while back for watching some stuff on Amazon. Might as well drop them here. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh no, please tell me the scene isn't in the 5 hottest moments.
Oh, Jesus. That would be so not okay.
You know what? I'm double checking that thumbnail. Let me see here. Let's see here. No, I am not okay with this.
Oh, God.
I just double checked the thumbnail.
Yeah?
I guess it's fan art instead of an actual scene, unless it's something I've just haven't seen in the new thing. But it's like Asuna in the middle with Kirito and Yui kissing each of her cheeks. And it's like, don't put the title hottest scene and then Yui in the thumbnail.
Yeah, that's not okay. I was kidding.
No, don't do that.
Okay, it doesn't want me going there yet.
Cole DeBoss gave us 2 bits to say, where is Carrie? She's got other engagements, another business thing she has to take care of.
Yeah,
not sure if it's our place to say.
Yeah, she will be here sometime today.
Yeah. Let's see here. Sapphire the Dude, 100 bits. Hey, my boys, I'm back. Had to deal with some shit mentally for a minute. What did I miss? Surprising amount of time talking about the scene from Sword Art without really describing the scene.
Yeah.
Oh, fairy dance.
You're the worst.
In a series with as many problems as that, it is astounding to have a series where you can just be like, no, you're the worst.
This is the worst part. Like, definitively.
Let's see here. Like 5 bits from Phoenix Blade. Or no, 6 bits. That thumbnail you're talking about where Kirito and Asuna are kissing, or where Kirito and Yui are kissing Asuna, is actually from the Sword Art Online game. Oh, okay. Oh god, Azul Parrot. The silica plant tentacle thing is in the top 5 hottest scenes. No!
Come on!
No!
Why are people gross?
Oh.
She's a child.
So which is more the scene? The technicians with the tentacles or the one from the in-game climax? Oh, that's a tough call. They're both so gross and wrong.
I would say that the one from the climax is more uncomfortable.
It's definitely a good pick between the two if you want to. Like, I can see the argument for it, but on the other hand, there's lots of like close-ups of like the tentacles have like a slime on them, and there's close-ups of them like groping her in certain spots, and like Asuna like expression, like it's like it's not nearly far enough off from being what it looks like it is. Oh
Yeah, but then there's the scene where that actually is happening, and she's like terrified and crying.
yeah.
Like, it's fucked.
Ugh. Ugh. Like, that's just such a hard thing to pull off tastefully. Like there are good story beats that can have that element to it. Like, that's not a take it off the table, never do it, but it's just you have to earn that shit.
Yeah, you don't just throw that in without proper consideration.
Like, it's a little Canadian movie, like, no one's seen it. It's, like, from the director of the first Friday the 13th. But there's a movie called Bullies. And there is a absolutely shocking, terrifying, totally warranted rape scene. And they didn't have to show anything. They didn't have to have, like, creepy, like, sexualized close-ups and all that. They made it disturbing. Like, they were like, no, we clearly do not want to titillate you. You know, it's not the Goblin Slayer Sword Art problem.
God, Goblin Slayer.
Because all it is the guys, like, are attacking the main character's mom. And they have, like, the... how do you describe it? Like, the doors with, like, slits in them so you can, like, light can come through.
Venetian blinds?
Yeah, but they didn't... yeah, it's similar to that, but it's, like, built into the door, right? Like, it's like wood.
Like the slats?
Yeah. So it's not like the firmest doors. So all you see is like the doors close and there's creepy light coming through it. and you hear like sounds and like banging on the doors, like you see the doors moving. So it's like this simple, creepy, unsettling visual. They don't have to show what happened, you just know what happened.
Jesus.
Like, that's more the shit you gotta do, is like, don't have like close-ups of the hands all over their bodies and like their mouth as they like quasi moan. Like, come on.
Oh. Anyway, let's figure out how to get out of here and maybe stop talking about sexual assault. Something fun to talk about.
Let's see. Well, chat's now talking about Goblin Slayer. You want to talk about Goblin Slayer?
Not particularly. That's really maybe the same problem I just discussed.
Yeah, Tales of Reverie. Imply it, not show it. Yep. Resnix gave 1 bit to say the scene is on page 3 of the Google search. Well, you know what? It had to show up eventually, because we all know it as the scene. I appreciate that it's only on page 3, that it takes that long to find it. I like that.
Yeah, could be worse.
I like that it's kind of buried, you know?
Come here, light.
Berserk? Do you want to talk about Berserk?
Come on, guys. Is it too much to ask that we stop talking about rape?
So, Maha, do you think season 4 will be a 2, 3, or 4 core? I don't know what that means. 2, 3, or 4 core.
I don't know. Got it.
Let's see here. Let's see here. Reincarnated as a slime. I've heard that's kind of a cute, fun series.
Yeah, I'm enjoying that one quite a bit. Oh, that's all of them. Sweet. It very much seemed like it was just another, like in another world harem show, but turns out, yeah, it cares a lot more about like its story and its world than
most
fan service.
Nice.
It's quite nice. The characters are just delightful.
I'm very excited about season 4 My Hero just because of the arc they're about to do.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the trailer they put out?
No.
It didn't show much, but yeah, they released a trailer recently.
Cool, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Whoa, oh god. Hey, and now you're in the sky?
Yeah, the underwater sky. Oh, God.
This is a very weird, surreal game.
Indeed.
Oh, and back in the water. Like, how much of this are you controlling? Because
I'm controlling this.
Okay. There was the 1 bit you're talking about where it wasn't controlling. I was wondering if that was something that would keep happening to make sure you kept going a certain way in this world.
No, not very often.
Alright.
It's mostly just like walking upstairs that I was already going to. Let's see.
You guys been watching Skullface Bookseller? I saw a clip of it on Twitter, and it looks pretty great, despite the limited animation. Have you seen this?
No, I've heard some good things, but yeah, I haven't actually sat down and checked it out. Is this a new color?
You think I would kill myself over you? Oh, go suck a dick.
Mortune, we're getting away from that. Let's see here. Axel World was ruined by the main protag being cringe AF. Let's see here. Have you heard about the isekai where the protagonist's main goal is to get girls pregnant to save the world? I have not.
Oh, Conception. Yeah.
Oh, you told me about that. Oh, God.
Yeah, that one's real fucked up.
I'd say that Reincarnated as a Slime is much more akin to
really,
Overlord.
really pretty.
Oh, wow, that's gorgeous. Good use of silhouette, too. That's just really nice placement.
The statue's getting more and more complete.
Let's see here. Who wants to talk about the second half of Darling and the Franks? Let's see here. Why are people overhyping slime so much? I don't know. I've never seen it. I just heard good things. Once you get past that scene in Goblin Slayer, it actually turns into a trip.
I have seen a bit of it, and it seems okay.
Yeah, like... Again, even Jeff did a video about Goblin Slayer and how much he was hating that scene, and then did a follow-up video where he's like, okay, let's talk about what came afterwards.
Yeah.
And that was kind of his opinion, too. I'm sorry, what was that about an isekai and knocking people up? Do you want to tell them about Conception?
Yeah, it's based on, like, I think a DS game, or, like, it's based on a portable game, where somehow that concept seemed slightly less messed up in game form, but the premise seems to be, like, a guy and girl, like childhood best friends, get suddenly warped into a new world, where they're told that, the guy has to conduct a love ritual with these 12 maidens who, like, represent constellations, and they will pump out star children, who are the only beings capable of fighting in this labyrinth, and they need to get to the bottom of the labyrinth to stop the big bad that's going to destroy the world. And, yeah, so this dude just instantly gets a harem of 12 women who apparently have just been raised from birth for this purpose. Where the fuck am I? Oh, God. And then there's obviously the childhood best friend who has had that sprung on her instantly and just expected to roll with it.
Resnick gave 1 bit. Did you see the video from a day or two ago? Don't remember from whom, but it was about the one bad thing in Maha, the worthless character that is Mineta.
No, I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that video. And you know what? I wouldn't even say that about Mineta just because he's like... He's having, like, some minor growth, and I feel like I trust this author enough to think that he's, like...
Going somewhere with it?
Yeah. Like, he made me give a shit about Endeavor. I think he can pull off some amazing things storytelling-wise.
At this point, I don't think there's anything he can't do.
Like, even though it's a filler scene in the anime, technically, not in the manga, but still, I still love that moment where Gary saw, like, Endeavor pulling off that, like, really badass move in the fight against the Nomus.
Where he's, like, melting the wall
to
so he
create
can run up.
footholds.
Yeah.
And her response was, "Fuck you, Show! Oh, it was so cool!"
He's not allowed to be cool! Ah, Jesus!
Can you actually get a game over? Can that thing catch up with you?
I don't know. So I guess the bird thing is not, in fact, my friend.
Unless this is a different creature?
No, the bird thing turned into it.
Ah. Giant eel thing.
Some inky blackness.
Mineta is never gonna change, accept it. I don't know, again, we already saw a little development just in, like, the exam. Like...
It's probably not gonna get much different.
Yeah, not much, but, like, enough that I don't think he breaks the show.
Yeah, no, he's... Whoa!
Hey, Turtle Friend!
Turtle Friend saved me! Was he just, like, inside the eel waiting for his moment?
Beep, beep, motherfucker!
Ba-bow! Turtle Friend's coming at ya!
Some minor growth, but room contest. I mean, I liked the room contest just because they actually had, like, really fun little character moments for all of the classmates. Like little insights into their heads.
Yeah. Like Ojiro just has nothing going on.
Again, I'm also okay with Mineta versus that character in other series, just because everyone treats him the way he deserves to be treated. Like, there's too many anime out there where the Mineta character would just be like, "Oh, you silly goof."
That's just how he is. But then again, there are just as many anime where that character gets the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah. I'm saying I'm fine with those anime. I'm fine with treat that character the way they deserve to be treated because fuck them. I'm just saying it's also I feel like there's probably a decent thought process behind the Mineta character.
They needed some comic relief, I suppose.
Yeah.
Even though everyone's kind of comic relief.
Yeah. Mineta x Pinky best couple. Morchu, no.
No. Why would you inflict Mineta on Pinky?
What did she do to you?
She's a good girl.
I mean, I guess she could melt him.
Yeah, that'd be a good time. She should melt him.
Let's see here. Don't judge. Elated Megalodon says, "Don't judge, but my room looks exactly like Bird Boy's. All dark and shadow. Get out!
Darkness! Did it! No parents!
To be fair, Roshi gets the shit kicked out of him, and he is still not a fucking coward. Again, I'm hoping that there's just more growth for Mineta along the lines of what we've already seen. But yeah. But I mean, that's the difference, is that Roshi is one of those rare characters where he doesn't, he is that way, and he doesn't always really get the shit kicked out of him as much as he probably should, but they at least temper that with, he's a badass, so at least there's something else to like about him.
Yeah, it's a problem when characters are just gross. Like,
Yeah.
they don't have any other character, traits going on.
Like that entire series that Kagi's in.
Which one?
My girlfriend is a gal,
Oh, that one.
but also was it World Breakers, or what was that one with the really bad animation that like we can't even watch?
Handshakers?
That's the one. We can't even finish the first 2 minutes of it. Oh god, it looks so bad.
Yeah, that one's just hard to watch.
It's just it's gross and weird and also incredibly difficult to look at.
Yeah.
It's just that show is actually kind of amazing with how bad it is.
There are very few shows that, I can't even stomach to watch the full episode.
Jermel, can we talk about when he scared the alien woman so badly with his creepiness that she left her universe to die? I think he's talking about Roshi in Dragon Ball Super. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely up to date on Super.
I have no idea.
Tiny Neko Lolly. That's an unfortunate username in these parts. Just subscribe with one tier or a tier 1 sub for 5 months in a row. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, that's. Oh, also someone saying that top 5 hottest SEO scenes. Apparently, the scene is in that video as well.
Oh, really?
Yep, that and the Xenon thing.
I feel like someone's trolling.
I have to assume. Resnick gave 8 bits. He may get a minuscule amount better, but honestly, give us Shino instead of something. Hell, swap him out with Kendo or Tetsu or someone who is fun. I mean, you know what? We still don't know who the UA traitor is.
Oh, if it was Mineta
Can you
and they
imagine
had
that-
a reason to get rid of him.
Imagine if that's the reason, Mineta is so awful, is that they're building him up as, he's the UA traitor.
But then it would be too convenient. It's it has to be someone we actually like for it to mean something. It's probably Toru. Or maybe it'll just turn out that there was never a traitor.
I don't know. They made a really good point for, like, it only makes sense for there to be a traitor.
Yeah, but...
Characters have been wrong in the past, but still, it's like...
Yeah, just because they say it doesn't mean it's absolutely true. They could be wrong.
Let's see here. Yeah, Azul Parrot says, watch the video. I'm not fucking lying. They're both there. We'll take your word for it, man.
Yeah, I believe you.
We
don't
we
want
already
to believe
see,
you.
We watch those scenes enough as it is. We don't need to see other videos showing them.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I'm glad those scenes aren't more frequent, at the very least. Like most of Sorter is at least like pleasant to watch.
You know what? Someone pointed out something I hadn't considered that would mean that there isn't a traitor. There's the one character who can shapeshift in the League of Villains. No spoilers. But like, they could just be how they got that info. I'm sticking with that there is a traitor just because I feel like that's their way of getting Shinso into the class.
Well, I mean, they don't necessarily have to kick someone out from to get in.
Yes, they do.
I mean, exceptions can always be made.
But I mean, that's their setup. Is like, and I think that's why you have the UA traitor subplot. You know, I think that's going to be how he becomes one of either class A or B. Like, he's going to become part of the hero training course because one of the students is going to be a fucking traitor. And or killed by the traitor if the traitor turns out to be a teacher. I'm assuming that subplot is how he's going to get in.
If they killed the student, do you know how fucking pissed the internet would be? Especially if it was, like, Minetta's fault.
Oh my... If Minetta is the traitor and, like, kills, like, Yaoyorozu or something...
I don't think he could actually do it, but if he was, like, responsible for it, like, what instigates it...
No, I'm thinking if he did it, if it turns out he had, like, a much better quirk this entire time, like, that's, like, everyone's like, how did he pass the entrance exam?
Oh. Jesus.
It's just some, like, second quirk given to him by All For One. It's in this, like, elaborate mind game.
If that were the case, he wouldn't have used it in the exam. He would have blown his cover immediately like a fucking idiot. Does that tiny purple child have 2 quirks? So, it's maybe something to look into.
Oh. Biome Bust gave 1 bit to say, or ask, is it sad that I've almost memorized all of SAOA? It is not. We appreciate the support.
It's very flattering. But it is very bad. You should use your time better.
My bets were on Toru and Denki. Toru because she's harder to identify, and Denki because of his attachment to Bakugo.
What is this?
Oh. Minette's quirk is strong enough, honestly. It's a pretty serious power. I mean, it can be pretty useful, but it seems outside of like the OVA and the one like teacher exam, most of the time it's one of those quirks that works better in conjunction with someone else.
Yeah, because like it's good for like trapping people, and that's definitely not nothing.
Yeah.
People don't seem to be able to break out of those things very easily.
Cold the Boss, 2 bits. Have you all seen Cells at Work? I saw a doctor's reaction to Cells at Work, and that was amazing.
He seemed to actually enjoy himself.
Yeah, that was apparently his first ever anime, and he was just like, this is actually very accurate.
Well done, anime.
The famous reflex says, honestly, I think Monoma is more likely the parallels with his quirk to All for One, and that he managed to conveniently avoid the major damage of the summer camp. Again, moved up, and I missed most of that.
Yeah, Monoma would... I mean, he definitely has the attitude of someone you'd expect to be the traitor.
And I mean, yeah, his hero costume works very nicely for a villain outfit, too.
Yeah.
He's got that douchey socialite, I'm better than you thing going on. It's prime villain material. So... But that's why I think it would be better if it was Mineta, just because it would be, like, that less expected. I feel like Monoma seems like the obvious choice as, like, a fucking traitor.
It's like, oh, really? Monoma was the traitor.
Wow, I would never have guessed that the giant asshole would betray everyone.
If only there were signs.
Cut to every clip of him laughing maniacally.
Of him being openly hostile to pretty much everyone.
For, like, no reason.
Oh my god. Yeah, I honestly don't think it's him. He would be a terrible traitor because he's being way too obvious about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, on the one hand, I can see the logic behind that, but on the other, like, I feel like the writer of My Hero is too smart for that option. Like, I feel like that's the kind of character another manga artist might have been like, yeah, no, he's actually a villain, and that's why I've made him this hateable and, you know, fucking annoying. But
Horikoshi's better than that.
He's better than that, especially because he would... Like, Mineta has a similar element to it, but at least it's like he would be better at, like, hiding the fact that he's a butt-fucking traitor. Like, you know, it's like, oh, we underestimated him. Monoma actually has, like, he's got an awesome power, he's a giant dickbag, he kind of looks like a villain, like, he would be too obvious.
Yeah.
Oh, go suck a dick.
Why do so many people like Toga, aside from being yandere? What the heck
goddammit.
is her appeal? I think it's just the yandere thing.
Yeah, I think that just turns some people's crank.
Yeah, they just, you know, it's the Harley Quinn thing. They like their crazy ladies.
Life is too good.
Oh, Toga. So, how high can you jump up?
Wait for it.
Wait for what?
It's gonna disappear.
Okay.
At least it should.
I think it just disappeared because you kept walking. Oh. Just takes a while, I guess.
Yeah, before it disappeared when I turned into a box, but then I fell too quickly. Just had to turn back before time ran out.
Where does Season 3 leave off in the manga? I need more Maha, but I don't want to reread everything that I just watched. Season 3 ends after Deku and Bakugo's rematch. So...
Yeah. There's like a little bit of like epilogue stuff leading into the next arc. But...
Yeah, it's... I'm going to look up the wiki and see what they refer to that arc. So you can know where to jump in if you want to just get a jump on the anime.
It's just like the overhaul arc or something.
No, oddly enough. They have a different one for it. But yeah, overhaul. Let's see here. Debuted in chapter 115. Let's see here. And that's the internship arc.
I see.
Yeah, that's what the Wikipedia refers to it as.
It's not inaccurate.
Let's see here. Likely because Kendo keeps him under control, and he seems like he's got an inferiority complex about a class after the USJ event. Also something you just of the LOV was able to sneak in the first time. They could have placed a bug no trader needed. Yeah.
This is getting weird.
You may want to check your donation something, Witty. Asaru is stream boss and has a ton of HP.
Oh, Jesus.
Do we have Streamlabs open?
I mean, I don't. I've got the game running.
Okay. Creep. I don't have the password on me, so I can't log in on my phone.
Well,
Normally we'd have Carrie's laptop to make sure that we have that, so we didn't have that cluttering up your stuff while you're playing games.
yeah, oh, God.
Oh no. Oh,
Oh, this is trippy.
it's very trippy.
Yes. Thank you, Asaru. We'll try to check how much that was.
Oscar says, it's fine. I'm just unloved.
No, you are very loved.
So loved.
Our tracking system is just little butts today.
We are the worst.
See if I can.
Kirishima wouldn't be the traitor. He was too adamant about saving Bakugo when it was taken. How dare anyone even suggest that he would be the traitor? No. No.
He's a good boy.
Oh wow. That's really... What is it doing to the text?
Yeah, it's probably just
So-
a resolution
whoa.
issue.
Astro gave $130!
Oh shit! Yeah, I was looking at the other one.
Okay, so
Jesus.
I'm curious to hear from you if I were to, say, get really drunk and make another bad fanfic like the one I did for Ian and the Table for Net19.
That was you.
Should it be another one with Net19 characters or Soup Can Academy characters? I can do either. I mean, I would love some more Soup Can.
I mean, yes, Suken.
Also, did that say American Jake gave us $6?
Yeah, it looks like 669.
69.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Fucking child.
Let's see here. What would Kirito's quirk be if he was in Maha?
Good question. That's interesting. What? Probably something to do with like enhancing speed or reflexes. Like he might just be like a speedster.
New quirk. Level up.
His numbers are bigger than yours.
Oh god, no. Yeah, no, not our Kirito, but canon Kirito. His quirk would be, it would be like Monama's, except he wouldn't need to touch anyone. It would literally be any opponent he faces, he gets their quirk, but better. It would be like that bullshit and broken.
Just instantly learns how to use anyone's like techniques.
Yeah, he's just like, and he like sees their own flaws that they've missed. It's just, I'm Kirito, I'm cool.
I can use your own ability, but better because I'm Kirito.
Oh yeah, someone saying new quirk, Black Swordsman. That reminds me, I was seeing an article. There's apparently some talk of Marvel cinematic films. Apparently, they're the rumor is they're planning on getting the Black Knight into the Marvel films, and apparently they're developing a Captain Britain movie. There's like Captain Britain and the Black Knight, directed by Guy Ritchie.
Alright.
Because of course you're doing a film about British people. Get Guy Ritchie to do it.
Ah. Okay. So I need that, I think. Okay. So.
Jermel, oh, you developed this for 20 years just for me? Thank you! With Kirito and the bullshit power.
Fucking. Ah!
Flip that on its head, his quirk would not make him better, it would make everyone worse. Quirk, uneven playing field. His numbers are always better because he makes yours worse. He's just a power dampener.
God.
I mean, that would seem less bullshit. Like, I could at least see the internal logic to that one, as opposed to, I just automatically am better than you.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't be a power dampener, because canonically, he's just supposed to be super fucking awesome at everything.
Oh my god. I kind of want Ochiko to be the traitor, albeit reluctantly.
No.
Oh my god.
Like she did it for the money for her parents.
Oh no. That would hurt. That would actually hurt.
Like, no, you're a good girl. You're better than this.
Chat says you need to go right.
Yeah, you might be right. Let's try over here.
Let's see here. Power nullifier is the most light novel protagonist power. A little bit.
Yeah, there are a lot of characters who are like, I don't have my own power. I just nullify everyone else's. Like Toma in Index.
I can't remember his name, but I like the power of the guy from Familiar Of-Zero, as opiate as it is. The idea of like he's awesome with any weapon in his hand. And then the whole idea is they play it off with, but then there's rules to it, like he can't use like a ceremonial thing, like it has to be something actually designed as a weapon. So, like, they give him like this really nice, like, gold encrusted sword, and he's fucking shit and terrible because it's not meant to be a weapon.
Like,
so he just gets his ass kicked because he's like, I'm awesome. Oh no!
Oh no, I'm not.
What happened to being awesome?
But on the other hand, it lets him use like a fighter jet with like perfect precision. Because a fighter jet is indeed a weapon.
I mean, honestly, I gave that a pass, as bullshit as that was, because I loved the image of a fighter jet in a fantasy universe.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's so much plot, there are so many plot holes of like how much gas was in the tank, how did you get that thing, how have you kept that thing maintained for decades?
Oh yeah, it's total bullshit, but it's kind of hilarious bullshit. So it's like, yeah, I'll let you have that. I want to see where this goes.
Yeah, I want to see like a fucking Japanese fighter jet like from World War II against dragons. Fuck yeah!
It comes up more often than you'd think.
Mm-hmm.
Like friggin' drifters.
So basically, to beat that guy, you challenge them to a fist fight. Yeah, that or like force him to like he's in like a Jackie Chan situation. That's what I like. They had like a whole training arc, and there was a whole thing of like he was like, I'm already amazing. My power means I'm always a badass, and the person training him throws him like a broom and then starts beating him, and it's like, yeah, if you don't have your hands on a sword, you're completely untrained and completely unprepared. I'm training you. Get over yourself.
This is happening.
Like, I like that. It's an overpowered power.
But it's an interesting power.
Yeah, with at least some rules. Like, there's some limitation to it. And, like, some amount of character involved in it. So it's not, like, the worst example of, like, the light novel protagonist.
Yeah, it's not like Toya in Smartphone.
Oh, God.
Where he can just do anything. Like, actually anything. There are no actual stakes in that show.
Random thought, how would you write an isekai plot if the protagonist was a female? I'm assuming the same.
Yeah.
Just
the gender wouldn't really change anything.
Yeah.
Just wouldn't make it a harem show is really the important thing.
I mean, they might still make it a harem show. It'd just be her surrounded by guys.
Yeah, but how would you make it good?
Yeah.
If you wanted to make it good, you wouldn't make it a harem show.
But that doesn't have to do with her, like, with it being a woman or a man. That's just how do you do an isekai show that isn't awful.
Yeah. And I have some thoughts about that.
Oh, man. Okay, I like that response. You mean like Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah, that is exactly what that is.
Alice in Wonderland's the first isekai.
I wouldn't say the first, but it is definitely like, oh yeah, that would be a female-led isekai.
Oh, I don't know. Was that before or after Gulliver's Travels?
I don't know, but there are like tons of things like that where it's just all about like people going to like undiscovered lands.
No, make it a harem so where she's ridiculously gay and gets super flustered around women, and so she can't deal with the villain at all because she's hot.
Oh no, she's hot.
I'm glad we both went there. Just mentally, it's like, yep, no, that's the first thought.
Yeah. Hope I'm going the right way.
Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court. Yeah, that one would be pretty early on. Again, I'm trying to remember if that's before or after Alice. Oh, let's see. Alice in Wonderland was 1865, and Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court was 1889. Oh, thanks for that, Cap-Adder. Cap-Tatter? I don't know how to say that.
Captain Adder?
There's no dot after Captain, so... But probably.
It's probably what they were going for.
So what you're saying is that the hero and his elf bride open a pizza parlor and Another World is the best isekai since he's already married, so there's no harem? Oh yeah, Izzy, you got it right. He said Captain Adder.
Yeah.
Immortal Nova just subscribed with tier 1 sub. That's 3 months in a row. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Is there even a female isekai? Isn't that... I mean, Inuyasha. And... What was it?
Yeah.
Fushigi?
Fushigi-yugi?
Yeah. Which I've heard as a joke before. It's like, oh yeah, I loved Inuyasha back when it was called...
Inuyasha. You're putting too many Y's in it.
I know, because it infuriates you.
Why can't we just be friends who don't try to hurt each other?
Izzy, we've been friends for too long. We cannot change the course of history.
We can try, damn it! Fucking hate you.
Senpai Mean Lord gave 1 bit to say, I'm gonna leave, but before I go, where do I get this game and does it cost anything?
I just bought it on Steam for like $20. 30 if you want to get the soundtrack. Which...
Also, someone in chat mentioned another isekai with female lead. Escaflowne.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That is 100% what that would be.
Especially that first episode.
Yeah.
Let's see, one of the earliest power fantasy takes on the genre would be Prince of Mars, and 70s fantasy in the US was full of average dudes taking to super magical world that is so much cooler than the normal one, and they are super awesome there.
Yeah.
Yep, Princess of Mars would be pretty early in there, the first John Carter book.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly when that came out, but yeah, that seems like a really early example.
That's like early 1900s, 1930s.
I can't remember if it really like invented that subgenre.
It may have popularized it.
Yeah, because I know that was definitely a very popular subgenre of fiction, was just like the strong white man going to some undiscovered kind of primitive but really cool world.
Yeah, and you know King Solomon's Mines, the Alan Quatermain novels. That was very much that. Alan Quatermain like going around, you know, conquering the mystics in Africa.
Yeah, it's a lot of colonial
themes.
Yeah, in those.
I didn't even think of that, but I saw a video that was describing that was the thought behind Tarzan. Like, the idea that, because, like, his whole history is that he's, like, of royal blood, like, when he was born. Like, that's the, his family lineage. They don't really cover that in the Disney movie. I mean, he just has parents.
Yeah.
But in the original novels, he's like the son of a lord, and the whole idea is like I'm not sure if this is actually the idea, but this was one person's interpretation, looking at the general context and the political times of like he is a lord of royal blood, and thus they drop him in the middle of the jungle, so he naturally takes his natural place as its ruler. That's like at least one interpretation of the Tarzan story of like how you can see the intention. It was like, I hope that's not what they were going for, but I can see what you're talking about, and that's unfortunate because I actually love Tarzan. I love that character.
Yeah, given the time period, it's entirely possible that it may not have been like their explicit intention, but it may have just been like an assumed thing in that time period that no one even thought about. It's like, of course that would happen. Like, that, how could that not be a part of the story? That's just like a logical thing.
Resnick, Tarzan is best Disney princess.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for that, and also to Tales of Reverie for pointing out initially that Tarzan is technically a Disney princess. But what's his name? The villain in the Disney movie. Clayton.
Clayton, yeah.
Because that's the interesting thing is that's Tarzan's real name. That he's from like the Clayton house. And because they cut all of that stuff from his backstory in the Disney movie, they named the villain after that as like a reference to it.
Yeah.
Which is really funny because there's a really shitty Tarzan CGI movie that was made like in Germany in like 2012, and it's very clear that it's not based on the Tarzan books, but it's like a ripoff of the Disney film because it also names the villain that. They're like, oh, that's Tarzan's nemesis.
Oh, I wonder if it was that, or if they just knew they would get a ton of shit from people who have only seen the Disney movie. And it's like, you got the names all backwards. What are you doing?
But I mean, it was a completely different telling. It was like modernized. So instead of like that early colonialism thing going on in the Disney film that was more in line with the books, mixed with the weird skateboarder inspiration for the way he moved around the trees.
Which was just really cool.
Yeah.
Gotta be murder on his feet, but really cool.
It looks awesome. But, yeah, it was, like, modernized, so it's like he's basically Iron Man, like Jungle Man Iron Man, because he, like, owns, he owns a company, and they're in helicopters and stuff. I never saw the film, I just saw clips of it, I'm like, this looks weird.
Fucking Tarzan Iron Man. That is really hard to picture.
Yeah, I mean, it's just as easily Batman. It's not like a suit of armor. I was just trying to think of, like, billionaire playboy, like, superheroes.
He constructs, like, a wooden suit of armor with the help of his gorilla scientists. Turns out he's been in fucking Gorilla City the whole time.
Oh my god, Tarzan. I'm kind of disappointed that I have not heard of, like, a decent... Because I know DC has had the Tarzan license, and I don't think they did Tarzan versus Gorilla Grodd, and I think that was a waste.
They kind of does. Yeah, that seems like it'd be a really good story of betrayal there. He trusted the gorillas, and now they're trying to kill people.
Or Gorilla Grodd, like, sent back in time, like, tries to, like, gain the trust of his tribe and turn them against Tarzan because he's a filthy human.
Yeah.
There's a story there. I'm looking that up. That has to have happened.
I'm just picturing Tarzan in, like, Gorilla City being super condescending, like they're regular apes. But they're the ones doing all the work to make this friggin' Iron Man suit for him.
Yeah. I mean, that's a kind of a funny image. Just like, this, a man who acts like an ape surrounded by all these apes acting like men. You know, like they're building like giant robots and shit, and he's meanwhile flinging his shit in the background.
Idiot humans.
Let's see here. Oh. Okay, no, that's a fan fiction.
Maybe I'm missing something.
Yeah, no, I see people talking about like who would win Tarzan versus Grodd. How did DC Comics absolutely had the Tarzan Tarzan comics being published? How did this not happen? They have so many gorilla-themed supervillains.
This is very confusing.
Iron Man. Oh, that's awful. That's awful, Jermel. That's awful.
Tarzire. God.
Wasn't that basically George of the Jungle?
Was it? It's been so long since I've seen them.
What was that the joke that all the gorillas were hyper intelligent and he was just an idiot?
I know at least one of them talked. I can't remember what. I think he had like a British accent.
I've told you about like the creative process behind Gorilla Grodd, right? Like why DC has so many gorilla characters.
That it was just a weirdly popular trend at the time. Like people were super into gorillas.
They had one Batman comic, and I don't know the whole plot. The gimmick is for some reason there's a gorilla with an atomic bomb strapped to it, and Batman has to stop it. It's not a dude in a gorilla suit. It's just a wild animal with an atomic bomb strapped to its chest, and that's the concept.
Like, do they know why it has a bomb?
I'm sure they do. I just don't know the story. I've never seen the story myself. It's a famous cover of Batman fighting this thing. And that issue in particular apparently sold so much better than every other Batman comic that year that DC got it in their heads. I was like, wow, kids really like gorillas. We need like a dozen gorilla characters.
We're now Gorilla Comics.
So in the 60s, DC just every one of their comics fit in some issue about a gorilla, and you had some villains, some horror stories, and then a couple of heroes like Detective Chimp and Congo Gorilla. I can't remember. Kong Gorilla, something like that. It was a weird concept. And yeah, the most popular was just the Flash villain Gorilla Grodd. But yeah, that's how you got Gorilla City, was just they kept making gorilla characters and they had to explain where all the hyper-intelligent gorillas were coming from.
This is where they're from, this random city.
I forgot about Angel and the Ape. A Gentleman Vault Boy just mentioned that. It was a detective series about this didn't talk but still was super intelligent ape, and this beautiful Jessica Rabbit lady, and they work together as private investigators. That's a DC comic.
Jesus.
The 60s were weird.
There we go.
Hey, Carrie!
It's me! I did it!
You did it!
Drink this in your face hole. This
Izzy,
side.
Izzy.
Other side.
Jeez. Why did it look the other way? Thank you.
Why did you keep looking the other way? No,
don't know.
here, Izzy. It's here.
Is it?
I wasn't certain you were talking to me.
All right. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, bring in the chair.
A wild Carrie appears.
I can't. What are we playing?
We're playing
What's going on?
GRIS.
Oh, hello, my boys.
You may need headphones to hear anything, but it's not super important.
I can
Yeah,
use
there's no
visuals. It's all good.
Yeah, there's no dialogue or anything.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you? You a small chicken?
Small chicken. You know what? Go with that assumption.
Okay,
That's
cool.
far more entertaining
You're
to
a
me.
little chicken that then became a square. Oh,
10
it's
bits
a
for Carrie. 100 bits for Carrie.
Oh my god! Yay! Now I'm seeing that it's a dress.
A dress that turns into a box.
What? Okay, so what is the purpose of this game? What are we trying to do?
Unclear.
Okay. What are you on top of right now?
Some sort of spider? I
Yeah.
think...
We're making Wild Wild West 2.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're
You know what?
doing it.
I should have thought Wild Wild West. I was thinking that there's the episode of Johnny Quest with the weird spider robot thing.
Oh.
It's a helper in the giant spider body. Adventure
Oh my
Brothers.
fucking god. Yes, though. Oh. With the giant spider. He's coming out of the hut like, oh my god.
They make fun of so much stuff, but I do love all the weird, like, Johnny Quest-ish stuff they throw into Venture Brothers.
That's what it was supposed to be. It very much became something completely different, like now, but that's what it was supposed to be at the beginning.
It's a nice variety they got
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, they're just making fun of, like, pop culture in general, and they started with, like, 60s, like, futurism. But yeah, now it's, like, just, like, Marvel comics and spy movies and all
A
kinds
lot
of
of
stuff.
Star Wars, man.
A lot of Star Wars.
A lot of Star Wars.
But it's just like, yeah, they're kind of just making fun of, like, stuff in general and doing a really good job of it.
Quick, tell Terry about After.
Oh, right.
Should I? Someone suggested to Izzy a movie, and I read about the movie.
Oh.
I'm going to read the plot synopsis.
Okay.
Now,
Hugs for Terry. Oh, thank you. Oh my god.
Oh, you're so loved.
I feel that love, my boys. I've missed all of you so. The stream, not you guys. Fuck you guys.
fair.
Like, no,
I mean, I understood. I feel like it did need to be spelled out.
no, I missed you
Is-
guys so much,
or-
man.
We missed you
So-
too.
Carrie, this is the new 50 Shades of Grey.
Sign me the fuck up.
No,
Instead of-
wait for it. Don't say things you don't mean.
Carrie? Now, it's basically the same thing, like, you know, like, young adult romance, all that, and even to the fact that it started as fan fiction. I'm going to read this out, and I want you to guess what fandom this was originally written for before they had to change the names.
Okay. I have one in mind before you even say anything, so go.
I bet you're wrong.
Probably.
Plot. Tessa Young, a dedicated student, dutiful daughter, and loyal girlfriend to her high school sweetheart as she enters her first semester in college.
Of course.
Armed with grand ambitions for her future, her guarded world opens up when she meets the dark and mysterious Hardin Scott, a magnetic, brooding rebel who makes her question all she thought she knew about herself and what she wants out of life.
It's Dick.
It was Dick the whole time.
Alone.
The answer was Dick the whole time.
All right, I want to hear your guess. What's your guess for the thing?
Naruto.
Nope.
Damn it!
One
I'm
Direction.
so happy. Fucking Naruto fanfiction turns into that somehow.
He's so happy. Oh my god.
No, it's garbage Bakugo Uraraka fanfic. So it's just
Oh my
you finally
God.
get your angry boy.
I would be so happy. Dude, I didn't read any fucking, like, all vacation because we were just like, I am so tired at 9:30.
Oh
That's
no.
what the vacation was.
How much
Oh
did
my
you
God.
age?
I
Who
know.
are you?
Dude,
What has become of you?
dude. Oh my god. There's like one restaurant in this entire town.
Oh,
And
no.
everyone's like, ooh, the Blue Fin, like it's the greatest fucking place on earth. And I went in there and it's like, our Starbucks is fancier, man.
Oh.
Fucking, oh, Jesus.
They just don't know anything better. It's like, ooh, delicious gruel. Thank you, sir.
Saying to Logan, I'm like, Logan, it is a miracle that this place produced you. I can feel it taking away all my creativity. Oh, God. And he's like, you know, you're right.
Not gonna fight you on that.
You didn't fucking fight me on it. Like, oh my God.
I wanted your permission to read out our text conversation from the holidays.
Go right ahead, my boy.
All right, let me pull it up.
Oh my God.
Let's see here. Carrie, here we go.
I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going.
Okay.
Oh my
so,
God.
it all started on the nice note of me just doing my general rounds. Merry Christmas to everyone. And I sent that to, Merry Christmas to you and Logan. Carrie responded, Aw, Merry Crimbo to all of your family. I can guarantee they're better than what I'm having at Logan's.
Ooh, I have a story once you're done with it.
I responded, glad to see the cold hasn't claimed you yet. Izzy assumed that you'd already perished days ago.
I did. I did assume that.
I have that text as well. We went for a 5-minute walk to the gas station. I think I saw hell. It was welcoming me to its warmth. Hey, a gas station! That must be the cool, hip part of town. I know, right? I'm proud of you for not selling your soul for a little warmth in those conditions.
my
Lol.
God.
I was tempted, man! I respond. Pat, don't worry. Izzy and I are having a great time with our respective families. Let the thought that we are warm keep you warm.
You guys are bitches, man.
Oh, yes.
Carrie responds.
That's how we do.
Carrie responds. I think I may actually murder you guys when I get back. I'm so excited to be the owner of SWE. I responded. I mean, that's assuming you make it back. How much longer are you there for again? It takes a little while to get back, but you're like, we're heading back super early on the 3rd. That's like another week from now. I think Izzy and I are safe. You respond, I'll remember, dicks.
I will remember dicks.
And I respond, and I finally respond with, it ain't your memory I'm counting on.
Oh, God.
On that note, I hope you enjoy several long walks to the local gas station. One-eyed blink.
Dude, fucking... I said to Mac yesterday when I came home.
On
New Year's Day, Logan was like, I want to go see if the grocery store is open, because I want a drink. And I'm like, what drink do you want? And he's like, Red Bull. And I'm like, fucking of course.
Yes.
So, and I'm like...
I mean, you're not going to judge him.
I'm like, 1, it's New Year's Day, so it's not going to be fucking open. 2, there's a fucking snowstorm happening, so I ain't fucking leaving this place. And he's like, no, come with me, it'll be great. And I'm like, no.
That's a bald-faced lie if ever I've heard one.
I was just straight up like, no, I will stay here in my jammies and the warmth, thank you. Fucking, he left, came back, he was like, it was open, but his beard was just covered in snow, and he was just like, your choice to not come was a wise one. I was like, yeah. Fucking Jesus.
Yeah, this isn't snow. My beard is white because the cold physically aged me.
Yeah, no,
It ran out of heat to sap, so it
Oh
sucked out my time.
It is snow, but then he like brushes it off, and it's just fucking silver white underneath.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny. It makes you look like you have a Santa Claus beard. Oh my God, Logan.
I mean, Logan's like family's house was like really, really nice and whatnot, so that was all good.
Nice.
Like, and it was warm there, and like his mom was like, I love the winter, but I hate being out in the winter. I like being indoors and warm and looking at the winter. And I'm like, I get you, Veronica. Oh my God. But yeah, fuck. So I really hope Logan isn't upset at me telling this story. His brother.
That's a great start.
I know. His brother is an unbelievable asshole.
Oh, no.
Oh, you didn't tell me the story. You told me last night that you had a story to tell.
Unbelievable asshole. Okay, so fucking, I'm trying to think where I even start.
Jesus.
Like, okay, one of the main things that he was talking about, I remember he got super defensive. He was talking about Supernatural, and I was like, yeah, it had a good 5 seasons. And he was like, what are you talking about? It's amazing. And I was like...
Every episode is a gem.
Dude, I was like, eh. And he's like, well, I mean, you don't get to have that opinion, though. And I was like, what?
What?
And he was like, I mean, 14 million people watch it every week. So, I mean, you don't get to have that opinion. Because 14 million people are right. And I was like, I mean, 500,000 people watch what I make. So can I have an opinion then? And he went, no. Like, no jokes. Not allowed to joke about this. Supernatural is amazing, and no one will say otherwise, ever.
Dissent is unacceptable in this matter.
Dude, it was fucking ridiculous.
Did you throw?
The
Did you?
Inquisitors will be here shortly.
Did you at least throw it in his face that you knew people who had been on the show?
Dude, we waited until he left the room and we were like, our roommate has been in Supernatural a whole bunch, and like, no offense to fucking whatever Jerry's saying right now, but almost everyone in Vancouver's been in Supernatural and it's kind of a joke. And she was just like, yeah, fucking I don't care. Like, just, oh, and then fucking, what was the other thing? What was the fucking antagonist thing? He was talking to his niece, who was at Christmas with us, about what an antagonist is. She was playing Mario Party, and he was like, Peach is the antagonist of this world. And I was like,
What?
yeah. He's like, and Bowser is the plot device that drives the plot forward. And we were just like, no.
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 No, sir.
No, that's really not what it is. Bowser actually antagonizes Mario. That's what he's the antagonist. That's what it is. And he was like, no, an antagonist drives the story forward.
No!
I fucking know. And then I found the definition of antagonist, and it was completely not what he was saying. But he fucking clapped his hands together and was like, see, I told you. And we were just like, what?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't even know, dude.
Like,
I
what?
don't even know.
Again, you know, similar to like me being on Supernatural, did you not clap back with, I am a writer professionally?
Logan did. Logan was like, fucking, what was it? Fucking his brother was like, I'm a writer, I know what an antagonist is. And then Logan said, I'm a paid writer, I know what an antagonist is. And then he was like, well, I've been published 6 times, so you don't get to say anything.
What?
And dude, I'm just sitting on the couch fucking laughing. Just
Published
like, oh.
6 times? What does he
And
do?
you don't
Dude,
know what an
fucking-
antagonist is?
Yeah, it's like fucking letters to the editor or some bullshit his aunt told us later, but we were just like...
Oh my
Letters to the editor doesn't count!
That's
I
not
know.
being published, you fucking ass.
Oh my... Oh,
I know.
I've been published by Marvel Comics because they published one sentence out of a fan letter I sent them in high school.
It was fucking painful. Like, and just fucking, by the end of it, him and Logan got into an argument, and him and his
Or no,
mom,
elementary.
dude, fucking, me and his mom and his aunt were just standing in the kitchen, and I'm like, this was bound to happen, and fucking his brother's just like, you're so fucking pretentious, and you think you're amazing because you live in Vancouver, you
Being
pretentious
correct
fuck.
doesn't make you pretentious!
I fucking know! I'm just like, oh, Jesus! Oh.
No.
Oh my god. And dude, I'm just like, fucking after Christmas Day, I'm like, I'm real excited for next Christmas when we hang out with my family. Jesus. Oh.
I don't know, I mean...
How did no one get murdered?
Dude, I fucking know. Like, oh.
An antagonist drives the story!
I mean, that's part of it, I suppose. But that's not
The
not really
be-all, end-all.
that's not the important part of what they do.
Just, oh, fuck, man.
Oh my god.
That is not my family. That is Logan's family.
I think
Thank
they're
you,
asking
Geo
for next
Buck
year.
has
Oh, okay, that's
subscribed. Thank you.
Oh, for next year? Fucking compared to that, mine will be fine.
Evo Skink
I
has
thought mine were
resubbed
bad.
for
They're
6
not-
months. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my boys.
Well, I mean,
I don't know where I'm supposed to
Mm,
go
uncle.
now.
Oh yeah, I got that one uncle who hates the gays. Fucking
yeah,
dick.
yeah, I'm just
God
thinking, like,
damn.
does Logan have any homophobic relatives? Because I think that's a point against your family.
That's fair. That's very fair. We also weren't charged for Christmas dinner, so you know.
I
It's
forgot.
also a point against my family.
I forgot about being charged for Christmas.
Fucking Jesus.
Oh god, any water?
Just
Oh,
the sheer
killed him.
douchitude of the mere concept.
I fucking know. Oh,
Oh, what a terrible time for me to run out of water.
oh, my boy. There's a sink right there. Get more water. Do it. Run. Get more water. Hydrate yourself, my boy.
Someone's asking, how old was or is Logan's brother?
Oh, he's the oldest one.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that's
he's
disappointing.
He's like fucking 45 or some shit.
Aw,
I know.
he should know better.
I fucking know.
Why doesn't he know better?
Oh, dude, fucking, you know that I love arguing with people, but with him it was very much the point of, the argument's too much of a headache because you're not even debating. You're just being like, I'm right, shut up! What?
Like,
It's not an argument.
It's not.
You're pulling out a dictionary definition, and he's like, right, yeah, that's what I said.
No, it's fucking not.
Dude, fucking, when they were arguing later, fucking, he brought that up. He was like, yeah, when I was talking about antagonists, your girlfriend, like, pulled up the definition and said I was right. And Logan was like, no, she fucking did it! Like, just...
I'll kill you.
It's fucking ridiculous.
God damn it, Jonathan! I will put you over my knee.
Like, that's the kind of thing that happens in, like, a National Lampoon film.
Man.
Like, Carrie, I'm
know.
I'm picturing, like, you talking with, like, the parents, and in the background, like, out of focus, you see, like, Logan lunge at him. Like, it's just enough that you can see what's happening, like, tackles him through a wall.
Oh my god. Logan's brother makes me appreciate my brothers also.
Oh my
Oh my
god, that is
God.
saying something.
Oh, Jesus. Dude, I know, because I fucking complain about mine all the time.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
happy that I have basically no problems with my sister, and that I never really knew my brother all that well for most of my life.
Oh, there you go. Wow.
So, and he's cool now. I heard he was more of a problem back in the day, but he's super cool now.
Yeah, because people grow up and learn, and they progress into decent human beings.
Yeah,
unlike Logan's brother.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
there
I'm kidding.
were some worries that it wouldn't be like that because he was with my dad's first wife. And you ever seen The Fighter with Mark Wahlberg?
I have not. But from the title, I can assume.
His mother in that, we're watching that film, and his mother's like a crazy person. And she's just like, there's a scene of her like screaming at everyone about nothing. And my dad in the theater slowly leans over and he goes, I was married to that.
Oh my god, no
Like,
wonder you married your mom.
Like,
Jesus.
apparently, like, she was, like, to a T his wife, because it was, like, that time period, and that kind of fashion, so she looked a lot like her, and she acted exactly like her. So, yeah, my dad was just, like, watching that movie, having, like, Vietnam flashbacks.
Gee, that poor son of a bitch. Oh my god.
And then that actress won an Oscar.
All I mean, fucking being crazy as dicks, so yeah. Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm so happy. Starbucks, man.
The Starbucks has returned.
Fucking Tim Hortons on the edge of goddamn town. Oh.
Tim Hortons is great, but when you're, like, craving Starbucks and you have to go through a walk through...
Dude, we went to the grocery store, and I found, like, fucking make-at-home Starbucks hot chocolate, and I'm like, it's not the same. Is how desperate I was.
No.
It's a bad fucking time, man.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It's funny as shit, but I'm sorry.
Oh no, it's fucking hilarious, but I'm also sorry. Oh my god. I will say this, it was, like, relaxing. It was nice. Like, once Logan's sisters and his brother, like, took off, it was basically just me, Logan, and his mom. And we just sat and watched a bunch of movies. It was a good time.
Nice.
See anything good?
She showed me, what did she show me? She really, really likes, To Sir with Love. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, that doesn't
It's
sound...
a Sidney Poitier film. It's from, like, the 60s.
Oh, okay, well,
Yeah. And it's-
60 Sidney Poitier is pretty solid.
It was a good fucking time. And what do you call it? It's kind of loosely what Dangerous Minds is. It's like about a teacher and all that kind of stuff. It was pretty good.
So it's like Sidney Poitier playing one of the students?
No, he's a teacher.
Oh!
Yeah, man. It's a pretty good time.
I'm
but,
like,
yeah.
60s he would be old enough to be the teacher, but I'm thinking like Dangerous Minds is like usually it's the white teacher going to like the less fortunate neighborhood.
Now this is like an East London fucking thing. It's a very English movie, but she was like, yeah, I show this to all my kids. I want you to see it. And I'm like, okay, fucking watch that.
Alright.
I'm like, yeah, fucking, that's all good. we're gonna make you watch Infinity War, bitch. Like,
Going from like some classy Sidney Poitier film to fucking Captain America punching monsters.
dude, I know. She was so upset too. She was like, oh, I don't like Captain America in this one. And I'm like, why? She's like, I don't like his beard. And I'm like, I'll have you know the internet fucking loves his beard and you will take that back.
I mean, I guess his mom must be very happy for Endgame.
It's so funny.
Beard just disappears at the snap of the finger. No! The cost was too great!
Oh my god.
Oh.
So funny.
It's not even Captain America screaming that, it's Thanos.
He's fine chucking Gamora in a fucking hole. And he's like, no! Steve Rogers' beard!
What have I done? My foolish dreams!
Oh no, Jermel, half the beard disappears.
No!
That's why he shaved it, was just because it became this fucking weird two-faced mess.
He's so... Oh my god.
The beard pipes up and says, I don't feel so good.
No!
How dare you? Oh god.
Oh, nice. Sapphire says since Infinity War came out on Netflix, he's practically memorized it.
Dude, fuck yeah, man.
Nice.
I feel like everyone's in that boat. Like, I gotta watch it so I know everything about it before the new one comes out.
What did it cost you? Everything. Fucking beard just like semi-transparent in the corner of the screen.
Fucking yes. Someone make that. Go. People have got more time than us. Go make that.
Do it.
Oh, he's so funny.
Okay.
I'm not sure what's going on, but this is a very pretty game.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I have no idea what's going on. It's all very abstract and artsy.
Oh.
Also,
Oh shit.
Carrie,
Oh, yes, my boy.
you've told me before you have very strong, not necessarily positive feelings about Captain Britain.
So fucking stupid.
I've heard
Yeah,
the
shit.
recent news
Well,
with
you go
MCU is the supposedly they're developing a Captain Britain and Black Knight movie directed by Guy Ritchie.
Oh, fuck, man. Oh! That's gonna be a thing. Oh my god. My boys, did you see Spider-Verse over the thing?
I
did.
didn't. Izzy did.
I enjoyed it.
Fucking good as
I
Spider-Verse.
saw it on my birthday. It was
I knew that you would because you said you planned that, and I was like, cool, I don't have to feel bad about seeing Spider-Verse without Izzy.
I was going to, but the Kenora movie theater had Mary Poppins Returns, Bumblebee, and Aquaman.
Fucking...
Aquaman is also a good time.
I've heard that it's really, really good,
and I
but
still-
it's upsetting because Spider-Verse deserves so much love, and it's not getting as much as it deserves.
And
Really? I thought it was getting like amazing reviews. Like our
But is it
audience
not
is
getting
not
box
like.
office?
Yeah, it's apparently it still hasn't made its budget back because of the whole
Shit,
fucking
really?
bullshit of like grown adults don't go and watch cartoons at the movies, and it's like fuck off with that
I
shit.
hate. I go so long without hearing that I forget some people still think that.
Dude, like same, like because it's like all over Twitter and it's so like beloved by everybody that I forget there are fucking people who are like that, and it's like, come on, man, it's beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Like
And
animation
also-
is not explicitly for children.
Like,
Damn right.
outside of anime, even look at stuff like Ralph Bakshi and the weird, fucked up shit he's done with animation. Like, you can do all kinds of dark, weird shit with animation.
I should probably move. With
Yeah, maybe
something.
you should get out of the way of the scary inky dragon thing. Maybe who's
But
to say?
yeah,
Get
Carrie,
it.
I-
Oh god, now it's got a woman
It's
face.
just reminding me of
Oh.
Golly.
So the creature that's been chasing
Yeah.
you
Yeah, right.
is you.
It's Tim Curry!
Oh Jesus! Please spare me, Tim Curry. Oh god!
Toxic low.
Yo, right? Oh.
Yeah, no, it's definitely moving like the whatever that creature was from Ferngully.
Oh, that fucking dog trailer.
Oh, that is horrifying.
It's, oh god.
What trailer?
There was this trailer for a dog movie
I
before
think we had the same
Spider-Verse.
trailers.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, I might have seen the poster for it at the Kenora movie
A
theater.
Dog's Way Home, I think.
Is it a sequel to A Dog's Purpose? Because it definitely has the same font.
It's definitely at least from the same people. I don't know if it's like a sequel, because I'm not even sure what that would mean. But it's definitely the same people making the same type of movie. Like, the trailer, like, was just, well, that's the whole movie.
That's the entire movie.
That was
I
just
don't need to
like-
go see this movie.
That was just clips from
point.
the entire movie.
Also,
I mean, it looked like dog shit.
it looked fucking terrible. I also didn't like the voice they chose for the dog. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, any movie with, like, a talking dog is usually pretty cringy. But yeah, that voice was not doing it any favors.
Oh my god. They shouldn't remake Homeward Bound. Homeward Bound is perfect, and I love it. Leave it alone. It breaks my fucking heart every time I watch.
Okay, so, I mean, it's entirely plausible that it hasn't made its money back because, marketing costs and all that.
Yeah.
But at the very least, $90 million budget, $230 million box office.
Okay.
So, I don't know how that's split up among the various territories and with, they never mention marketing costs whenever they list budgets.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
bullshit.
even though that's a huge part of it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, Justice League made like way more than its budget, but it was also the third most expensive movie ever made and had a crazy marketing campaign. So it was a giant fucking failure.
Oh my god.
I mean, they had to like reshoot it. Like it was a movie that had to be like shot almost entirely twice.
Fuck.
Like so much of it was redone.
Oh.
And there's some rumors that the guy who played Cyborg apparently like thanked Joss Whedon because of how bad he thought the Zack Snyder version of his character was.
Holy shit. I like the voice acting in Homeward Bound. It's Michael J. Fox, you heathen. God.
I'm singing the statue back together.
Oh
Oh yeah, that's where we started.
my god, are you gonna finish this game perfectly in time for stream?
Someone in
I've
chat
heard
said-
it's about a 4-hour game.
Oh, okay, sweet. Then that's perfect.
Speaking of which, we only realized until chat was asking for it.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't decided on a movie for tonight's Discord.
Can I pitch?
What?
Can I pitch Rock of Ages, please?
I would be up for that. Are there any other pitches people want to make?
Where's the list? Where the list
Yeah, you
is?
pull up the list. We'll see if anyone in chat has films to pitch, and not like your Hunter from the Future, like last time we got pitches from people.
Alright.
Like if we're gonna
Ooh,
do,
Dirty Dancing! What a terrible fucking time.
Okay,
we're-
this is getting weird.
If we watch Bring It On, we have to watch it with Aaron because he really, really wants to watch
Yes.
it. Same with the Spice Girls movie.
Absolutely.
what I want to start with is reminding people, Bring It On, from the director of Ant-Man.
Oh my god, that's insane.
It's like Captain America: Winter Soldier, from the director of You, Me, and Dupree.
Oh my god.
I still need to see Ant-Man and the Wasp.
It's so good. Dude,
Yeah,
I watched
it's
it for
real.
the second time with Logan's movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, man. Because Logan hadn't seen the first Ant-Man and she hadn't seen the second one.
Whoa.
Oh
My mom
God, so
hadn't
good.
seen the first one, but she saw the second one in theaters, and she seemed to follow it just fine. So there's that.
I think this might be the end of the game.
Oh my god, did you do it exactly on time? 'Cause we're gonna be heading over to Unlock soon.
Damn it, Titan Gamer! Don't suggest stuff that was just featured on Red Letter Media's Best of the Worst.
That's not fair. How dare you?
Surviving edged weapons is actually pretty interesting, but yeah, like I know why it's being suggested.
That's fair.
Indiana Jones 4. No, all three of us have seen it. We want films that at least one of us hasn't seen.
That's true. It's also been a while since you watched any kind of fucking musical thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
those are always at least upbeat and kind of happy.
Yeah,
And-
got some energy to him.
Yeah, man. I do not know. I'm pitching Rock of Ages. Possibly Bring It On.
Okay.
As our movies. They're very happy.
You had a pitch though, right, Mac?
Earlier today?
I thought you did, or maybe I'm misremembering.
Oh, right. People in chat were like, Dragon Ball Evolution. Oh, God. Let's see.
Well, just got a message from our boy Bryce saying that we should expect a crasher on our stream.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit! Y'all heard it here first, bitches.
We're gonna have a crasher
We're gonna
of
have
some sort.
some kind of crasher.
What was the last thing we Christmas Chronicles?
Christmas Chronicles, yeah. Dude, fucking Logan's mom was like, have you guys seen Christmas Chronicles? And I was like, yeah. She was like, how good is Kurt Russell? And I'm like, I know.
I understand.
Like, believe me, I got you, Ronnie.
I was not
Like,
I was not prepared for how much we were gonna love that movie.
It's a really, really fun Christmas movie.
Because, Logan's family were watching it while we were asleep, and then, like, we kind of came through, and, he just kind of caught the part where, what was it? When he was, like, singing in the jail cell and whatnot.
Yes, that's a great part. Look.
Fucking no. And then it cut back to the fucking the gangs, and he was like, what the fuck is this?
Cut from the musical to like throw him in the furnace.
Yeah.
And then he was like, did that elf almost chainsaw a guy's dick? And I'm like, yeah, it did!
Like, how good is this movie?
Oh my god.
Seriously, for those of you who weren't for the Discord hang, check out Christmas Chronicles. Kurt Russell is my new favorite movie Santa
Oh, he's
Claus.
such a good Santa. I love him. Oh, we had a good time. That was a fun fucking stream. Oh my god.
Oh, what was it? Someone else was suggesting like The Watch.
Oh, yeah, that came up.
The Ben Stiller movie with we've never seen it. We've heard terrible things, which is unfortunate because it's the second film from the director of a film that we liked his debut.
Oh,
He did the Andy Samberg film Hot Rod.
Oh, I love Hot Rod.
Hot Rod is so good.
It's so good. I'm so mad we've all seen it because now we can't watch it on Discord.
I mean, exceptions can be made
Yeah.
by popular demand.
Hot Rod is good.
fair.
Hot Rod is good enough that it can override the rule. It's like when we were.
fair.
It's like when we had Die Hard potentially for Christmas. Some films can be like beyond.
Yeah.
That's very fair. If we just watch another gem at some point, we're like, no, I need a guaranteed good thing, Hot Rod.
Hot Rod. We like break some glass and pull it out.
It's our emergency Discord movie.
Now, again,
Oh.
because of chat and the fucking surviving edge weapons, I'm still thinking of Best of the Worst, and they had like the movie to save them from a terrible episode in like actually behind glass.
Oh,
God.
Resnick. Actually, we have seen Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
That's really good.
That's a good time.
Yeah, I've seen that too. It's a fucking ridiculous horror movie. That's a good time, yeah.
It's a fun parody of the tropes. The one kid who gets like the burned up face, like the actual antagonist of the film. I met him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I met him years before that movie was a thing. On like they did like a really terrible, like the female version of American Pie, basically called Wild Cherry. They did that in Winnipeg, and I was an extra, and I just chatted with him. But
Evolution.
yeah, then
I like
That's
Evolution.
a good
Evolution's
It's a good
fun.
movie. I actually really like it, yeah.
But yeah, then
That's a
years,
movie I wouldn't mind seeing again.
Alright.
But yeah, years later, I saw Tucker and Dale. I was like, wait a minute, I know that guy.
I know him.
If you need a guaranteed gem, Silent Voice.
No idea what that is.
I know it's an anime movie, and that will probably make us cry.
Okay. I saw that fucking pop star thing on Netflix, and I was just like, I don't know if even Andy Samberg could make whatever the fuck this movie
Popstar's
is
fun.
good. Is it?
It's got a really good soundtrack. and
Okay, then I might.
It's
watch
not
it at
it's
some
not
point.
his best work, but like it's a solid comedy.
It's a pretty fun time.
Okay.
Again, Izzy and I saw it in theaters and had, like here's the thing, you know how good it is? The first third of it was ruined for us because it had one of the worst movie theater audiences we've ever had.
Well, one guy.
But that
Typical.
one guy was like chucking like bags and like loudly like throwing aside, like he threw a bag across the theater and then like was like loudly clattering beer cans everywhere.
It seemed like he had a garbage bag full of beers that he was making his way through over the course of the film.
Like he
Who let him in?
I have no idea.
like we act like it's the only time I actually got out of my seat and like went to like speak to a manager to like get someone
I
kicked
get
out of a
you.
movie theater.
I get
Because
you.
he was just like loudly heckling like the movie, so only pissing us off.
Obnoxious asshole.
Yeah.
What does that do? Like, if you don't enjoy a movie, what is fucking yelling at the movie like an asshole gonna do? It's not gonna make it go away. Just fucking leave if you hate it that much.
Just drunk people in general not making good choices.
God.
So yeah, no, that's the thing. Popstar had that going against it for our movie-going experience. We still walked out of it being like, that was a fun time. I liked that movie.
Okay, that's a good time then. That's good.
Fuck, kind of unrelated, but just on the topic of like overhearing weird shit.
Yeah.
That's a good segue.
I went to get breakfast at that like Dutch breakfast place that's like a walk away.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say the waffle place, and I was gonna be like, without me? Like, fucking go on.
No, so yeah, I was just like eating a waffle, and there was like one like group of people like a couple tables over, and I'm not sure if she was describing her own experience or if she was talking about something else.
Yeah.
But it sounded like this woman was utterly baffled by the mere concept of IHOP.
Really? What did she say?
I was just overhearing stuff like, so I was like, I would like some pancakes, and they're like, what kind? And I'm like, what? Yeah, we have like chocolate chip pancakes, and we got like red velvet pancakes. I'm like, I just want pancakes. It's like, all right, can I get some syrup? What kind of syrup? What? Well, we've got maple syrup and we've got boysenberry. Get out of here with your witchcraft.
Was she one of these people who was like, so I just left?
It was at the start of the conversation. She couldn't remember the name like for certain of IHOP.
Oh
It's
my God.
Like she had just discovered this random hole in the wall restaurant, and she was half remembered.
Huge change.
It's like it was like what? It was like IBOP.
Oh my God.
IHOP. That was it.
That's fucking amazing. Also, on the subject of overhearing things, while I was on the plane, before I put my headphones on, and me and Logan were like split up for this plane journey. He was like at the front, and I was like at the back. There was a child behind me, and she was reading something, and it was that fucking open your mouth thing. The thing from YouTube, the open your mouth, ha ha ha, that fucking thing.
I have
I
no
think
idea
I've
what you're
seen
talking
that.
about.
No.
Excellent. What? Oh my God.
I don't know.
I'm sure chat knows what you're
I'm
talking about.
Yeah,
Sorry.
chat, you know what I'm fucking talking about. Someone type the entire thing out. I can't remember if it's Jimmy or Timmy or what the fucking name is.
Oh, the
But-
little like kid cartoon thing?
Yeah, the really terrible
No,
kid cartoon thing.
No, Papa, no.
Yeah, that whole
Oh,
fucking
I'm-
thing.
Okay, I've never
I
seen the
think
video.
I
I've
know
just seen
that,
people
yeah.
meme
And
it.
I was like, Johnny, thank you. Fucking, I was just like, I thought it was just a fucking meme, but there's a little girl who's really about this as like an educational tool.
What is it teaching
I
her?
don't know, and I was like, why? Why did you give your child this? Like, yeah, the eating sugar.
Eating sugar, telling lies.
Yeah, that fucking thing.
So,
I choose not to understand what Gary's talking about. Monster.
chat mentioned one that I've added to the list that was in Hudson Hawk. It was a Bruce Willis movie.
Oh?
It's right after Die Hard. Basically, Bruce Willis like slapped his dick on the table with a really bizarre script that no studio would normally produce and was just like, you want me in Die Hard 2? Make my fucking movie.
That's amazing.
So he just made this like weird like vanity project of like this bizarre character he came up with.
Why are you showing Johnny to your son? Why?
Oh,
What is it
Sheldon,
teaching your son?
I need to
I
know.
need to know.
Okay, can I throw in an alternate suggestion? Mm-hmm. Or if we want jams, and we want something you haven't seen,
Oh shit.
Hamlet 2.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, that's such a good movie.
Oh god.
I think you would really enjoy Hamlet too.
I mean, probably.
Do you like Steve Coogan?
I mean, yeah.
Then he's the lead guy in that.
Okay.
Yeah. and
Like he's it's one of the only times I've seen he's the star.
Excuse you, Ace Ventura? That's a fucking great movie. That's not what our Discord hangs are.
sometimes it is.
Well, that's fair.
I was very confused for a second. I'm like, Steve Coogan isn't he's
Oh,
not
yeah,
the star
right.
of Ace Ventura.
Gary, what the fuck do you mean?
You guys got a very different version of that movie in the UK.
It's like a really shitty straight-to-DVD version of
It's
Ace
not
Like they didn't want to pay for distribution rights, so they just remade it like fucking.
It's like the Transmorphers, but for Ace Ventura, and Steve Coogan is like Spade Adventure,
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
Pet Investigator.
Oh my god. Okay, chat, what should we do? Should we do Rock of Ages, Bring It On, or Hamlet 2? There you go. Some solid options. Thank you, my boy.
Kindergarten Cop. I still want Izzy to see Kindergarten Cop.
I haven't seen it in so long, I would be very down to see it.
Oh, I would. I hope people would like to see Hamlet too, because that is such a good time, and I'm not sure how well known it is.
That's fair. The girl Kindergarten Cop, man.
Hamlet 2, Kindergarten Cop, Hamlet 2.
Hamlet 2. Hot Rod. It's not there yet, man.
Yeah, we're gonna save Hot Rod. Hot Rod is a smash the glass. We need it out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hamlet 2 is getting some love, man. Kindergarten Cop's also good. It's not even one of the options. Like, fucking...
Mall Cop?
Kindergarten Cop's fucking... It's tied with Hamlet 2, and it's not even an option. Should we just watch fucking Kindergarten Cop?
I mean, I think I'm seeing a lot more Hamlet too than
Yeah.
Kindergarten Cop.
I'm down for both of those movies.
Kindergarten Cop.
It seems actually oddly like 50-50.
It seems very...
It does seem like
Oh, there's two more Kindergarten Cops fucking
we are seeing some more Kindergarten Cop. Early on, it seemed more Hamlet too.
100 bits. I paid money to say Hamlet 2.
You know what? You're right. That should count for 100 votes.
Fuck out of here.
You know what? We'll talk about it some more.
Yeah, but it's between those two. It's either Hamlet 2 or Kindergarten Cop. That's either of those are probably what we're gonna watch.
Yeah, we should probably end stream so we have a little time to
It's true.
do stuff before
I was just casually saying
unlock
it.
stream.
Yep.
I was casually saying Kindergarten Cop for like a future one because I still want Izzy to see it. I did not think it would be like Hamlet 2 versus Kindergarten.
Look what you've done.
What have you
I'll
wrought?
say, Carrie, I'll say this. If we do Kindergarten Cup 2, let's lock down Rock of Ages for next week because
hell
you'll
yeah.
have at least earned that.
Hell yeah! What a good time.
Also, those two films could not be more different.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen
Shit.
Rock of Ages and I already know that.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Rock of Ages is just all about the jams, man. That's what it is. Where's the Discord? Discord's for patrons only, my boy. But even if you give us like $1, that gets you into the Discord. It's a good time. But yeah, we're gonna head over to Unlocked. And apparently we have a crasher, so that's gonna be a fucking thing.
Yeah, so that's 6 p.m. PST. Check out Unlocked.
It's gonna be a good time!
Thank you for the last of your bits, Pat Uwu.
Oh, what a sweetie.
On that note,
Oh.
thanks for coming by and
Yeah.
seeing the whole of this game.
It's true. We missed you greatly.
Full playthrough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Goodbye. We love you. Bye.